The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Sid Bryson Stadium on the campus of Crest High School. The locals call this the Ranch. I'm Drew Fulton along with Craig Short, Lamont Littlejohn, Jeff Johnson. Guys, we have set up here at the Ranch all around the Mountaineer fans so we can be right in the middle of this playoff-like atmosphere.
Yes, sir. That's what it is. Every time we come to Georgia land or they come to John Gamble, it's always to decide the conference championship. This year, it's about second place.
I graduated from this place, and you just taught me something. They never called it the Ranch when I was here, so that's a new thing.
Well, the message boards all call it the Ranch, so that's what they do. We've got two programs that really need this win tonight. It's all got to do with playoff positioning and bragging rights. The Crest Chargers come into tonight's game 7-1 in the face of 6-2 Kings Mountain Mountaineers. Like it or not, this game is for second place in the Big South Conference, with both teams, the Mountaineers and Chargers, losing to South Point a few weeks ago. The winner takes second place in a home playoff game. The loser will still go to the playoffs, but have to share the third place position with Ashbrook and most likely hit the road in the first round of the playoffs. You know, in the playoffs, we always say win or go home. Well, it's win and stay home this particular game.
Exactly.
Guys, we'd like to say thank you to our pregame sponsors, HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Hoppers Enterprises, Kimberly Spicer CPA, Spake Concrete Products, 133 Real Estate, Point 133 Real Estate, the Gutter Guys, and the Albemarle Foundation. It's the Mountaineer pregame show brought to you by the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club and KMHS Sports. We are back right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
I'm gonna get a front row view up here.
Back here live at Sid Bryson Stadium, like to say a big shout out to Shake and Bake and Brian Hillman. He's provided food for us in the press box all year long. 903 Bethlehem Road, Kings Mountain, 704-739-1733. Or you can log on to Facebook. They'll give you all the specials that they have currently. Grubhub, DoorDash is what they do. Their extended hours tonight till 10 o'clock. For Thursday and Friday, go ahead and call in and order, and you'll have some of the best food delivered right to your door. And thank you so much for supporting Mountaineer football, Shake and Bake Kitchen, and catering. Also, a big shout out to Lickety Lou's and Den Ambulance for providing T-shirts that are tossed out during the home games. Not tonight, but during the home games. They've done an amazing job, and it just lights the face up of somebody that gets a free T-shirt. Thank you so much, Lickety Lou's and Den Ambulance. Let's start with Crest. Last year, the Chargers got the best of us, 34-14 win over Kings Mountain. we can only put up 184 yards of total offense. Husky had a big night for Crest at the quarterback position, 48 yards passing, 101 yards on the ground. That's really what killed us. They had 268 yards of rushing offense. The Chargers defense also had a big night, 9 tackles for losses, 4 sacks, 7 quarterback hurries, 3 interceptions. Zolo and the offense never could get that offense running with all that green right in their face last year.
Right. And I say the same thing. We just got to make sure we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, and I say that more throughout the game, and for them to capitalize on our mistakes. I think we just got to play smart. We got to control the ball and have good game management by TJ on the offensive end. I hope that we see more short passes, not try to go deep all the time with Tex and Gash, but get them guys somewhere in space, match them up, and let them be athletes. On the defensive end, I think we keep doing what we're doing, making sure that we are shooting the gaps, making sure we are on point with our assignments. And again, depending on what quarterback they're going to go with tonight, just don't get beat over the top. I like our chances, but we just got to play smart, tough, disciplined football.
Well, that's my 2 points for tonight going into this season. The first being, head coach. Greg Lloyd comes full circle, graduated here, played here, coached here, started his coaching career here at Crest. Then he moved away and dare to say likely to finish his coaching career right here at Crest. Guys, we're familiar with Greg. I've got no ill will feelings against Greg.
Right.
How do you think that plays into tonight, us facing our former head coach?
Well, I think for most of these guys, they were mostly sophomores. I think like TJ, when he was there, he was a sophomore, and Eli was a sophomore. So they was on varsity. So you have a lot of new guys who really was not under Coach Lord. So I think from a player perspective, also your son was a sophomore under Greg. Yeah, and so I think you don't have a lot of players who – it wasn't like he switched schools and came here last year. So I'm not sure how that plays. I think it plays more on his end. I think for him to coach against former coaches, a former school for over, 20 years, I think the emotion is probably more on his end, but I know our guys want to beat him.
Craig, anything for you?
I'm just ready to play.
Ready to play. The number 2 big question is a quarterback tonight. Number 10, senior Tanner McSwain.
Right.
And the junior Eli Hamrick. Hamrick is the kid that transferred from AC Reynolds after the hurricane of the mountains. Hamrick, when he was at AC Reynolds, 58% completion rating, 847 yards, 7 TDs in 5 games. He played with the Rockets, and how do you feel about, I don't think it's really determined yet. I've heard it both ways. They're gonna stay with their current quarterback. They're gonna go with the new quarterback.
Right.
In this game time situation, playoff type atmosphere, county rivalry, is this the best time to bring out a new quarterback under?
I believe it's based on practice preparation. Which quarterback looked the best in practice, and I know for sure both quarterbacks will play tonight. But Greg may go with the new kid, who is also a D1 recruit, and so I don't know. He's been here. I think he's played at least three games for Crest. So it depends on how well he knows Greg's offense and how well he operates. But I know Greg. He's gonna be conservative. He's gonna be smart. He's not gonna put his team in a bad spot. So we just got to see game time what he's going to go with.
In the Hunter Huss game last week, they both played. Yeah. And based on Greg's history, looking at that game, but then also his history at Kings Mountain, and even at Star Mount last year, he didn't know which quarterback he'd use. I think he'll use both tonight. Right. They both pose a different threat, so we shall see. I find it a little strange that the guy from AC Reynolds stayed. I know he can't transfer back, but AC Reynolds is playing. So
yeah, they are.
That's odd. But I do want to say something, Drew. You said a moment ago about the playoffs. I do think there is a chance that whoever finishes third will host in the first round. Because I
maybe
think,
a 16 seed.
Because I think
strength of schedule.
Yeah, because see, they're going to do it on RPI. They're going to seed the playoff, the conference champions first. And I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong, but I do think.
But I've heard that too.
Based on RPI,
right?
I think either Crest, Ashbrook, or Kings Mountain will be strong enough with their RPI. I think they'll be up. I think they'll get at least one game at home. And I will tell you too. We're going to have 5 teams make it. Hunter Hustle make it. Their RPI right now is like 22 or 23 or maybe a little lower.
Okay.
But the point being, the Big South's going to be well represented in the playoffs based on last week's RPI. Now that all could change. We've got tonight and next week, but could be wrong, and it could all hash out in a different way. But I do think there's a chance.
All right.
This season, the Chargers opened up with Burns with a 32-27 win, then Shelby with a 24-14 win. They faced they faced our arch nemesis, Charlotte Catholic, came away with a 27-21 win. Catholic missed a game-winning touchdown right there at the last of the game, fourth quarter. So, little sigh of relief there for the Crest team. They started out the Big South Conference with a win over Ashbrook, 27-12. Traveled to Belmont to play the Red Raiders. That's when the cart got overturned. South Point won that matchup 27-26. They followed that up with a 42-6 win over North Gaston, a 30-0 win over Forest View, and then last week the win over Hunter Huss, 35-6. And that just kind of brings us full circle around with all the Crest Chargers. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the Mountaineers. Stay with us. It's the pregame show here live from Sid Bryson Stadium, brought to you by the KMHS Sports and the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Back right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Talking to their coaches too. He was talking to his own coaches.
Back here live at Sid Bryson Stadium, Crest High School. Mountaineers and the Chargers go head to head. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd like to remind everybody to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just hit that subscribe button. That'll help us out, and that way you won't miss any coverage of anything that we provide for sports here at Kings Mountain High School. Craig, tell us a little bit about the mission of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club and how it would benefit the viewers tonight at home to join us.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the KM Touchdown Club. They make it available for all of us to be able to see this. You guys that are watching us at home right now are able to do so because of the donations that our Touchdown Club members have made available. All of the money that goes into the Touchdown Club, 100% of that goes back to everything Mountaineer. So we broadcast not only our football games, we do some other athletic events. We've done graduation. We've done things like that. So we want to tell you thank you to the Touchdown Club for what they've done and what they continue to do. And we encourage all of you, if you are not a member right now, you can go to kmtouchdownclub.com and join, or you can see one of us and talk to us and also Matt Bridges about being able to join. Remember, all money stays in and with Kings Mountain because it is for all things Mountaineer. And the KM Touchdown Club is second to none. There's no other organization in a sports area or a school like that around. So you should be proud to be a part of it, and we are very thankful for what they do.
Let's look at our Mountaineers. Last week, Kings Mountain played a big-time game, came up with a big-time win. T.J. Armstrong, 12 of 19, 262 yards in the air. Thought Ashbrook did a good job stopping our run, only giving Hill 57 yards of rushing. But he did have 2 touchdowns on the night to add to his stats. A big night for Big Tex. William Vaughn, 215 yards and receiving 1 touchdown. Guys, I have to ask, how are they going to guard Big Tex, and will he be a vital part of getting a W here tonight?
Well, I know it's going to be tough guarding Tex. Tex is 6'6". He's a D1 recruit. But on their side, what makes me a little weary is that they also have DBs across the board who are D1 recruits who got just as much offers as Techs. So we got to be very careful. Their DB, their DBs are tough. I think last year they picked us off maybe 2 or 3 times. One was a pick 6. So we got to be smart. TJ got to be smart with the ball, making sure. That's why I said I hope that we go more short passes, keep them off balance, run, that type of thing, and then take our shots downfield. But I know they are going to be all over Tex and Gash. I know that's got to be the game plan to shut that down.
Well, the thing is, it can't cover both.
That's right.
So you're going to have to figure out what you can do. And then here's the thing. Whatever you choose, you're going to have to be ready to be able to try to take the other one out or control the other one, which I don't know that they can do that. So, right. But here's the deal. Just because they're open or because they don't take care of them or cover them does not mean we have success. We've got to be able to execute, to your point, Lamont.
Right.
We've got to be able to run the ball, and then TJ's got to make smart decisions like he's been doing. He has played very well so far all season, and he's made good decisions with the balls using his check down routes.
Right.
So with the ball, I hope that he can do that and continue that tonight. And we've got to get Josiah loose a few times, and Tyler if he's in the backfield, or Gash.
Right.
I mean, we've got to be able to do that. And then here's the thing. They've not played a defense so far like ours.
Right.
So I know but we've got to make it hard on them to score.
Oh,
I mean, it's got to be tough. And
most definitely.
We can do that, and we can play with them. But the bottom line is we've got to, like you said, take advantage of the opportunities that we have.
Exactly.
I told you guys in the pregame last week that Thomas Fair was the player of the week the year before for the Ashbrook game. And, man, he turned out big last week over Ashbrook. The kid had 12 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and a fumble recovery. He was a man on a mission. And I don't know that we would have gotten that 27-19 win without him on the field.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, and the thing about last week too, Drew, to that point, what I was impressed with, and I think one of you guys said it on the air, so whomever did, and I'm sorry I'm not giving you credit, but I will now. Last week in that game, we scored when we needed to score.
Right.
We held them when we needed to hold them. We did the things that good teams do, and that was like a playoff atmosphere type game, and that's why it makes me excited. No matter where we are in the playoffs, it's going to be tough. The 3A West is ridiculously hard.
It is.
But what I'm excited about is how we played last week, and if we play again like that tonight, it bodes well for us going into the playoffs. No one's going to want to play. I'm telling you, these teams coming out of the Big South are all good, and it's going to be hard for whomever goes up or sees us in the first, second, whatever rounds.
Right. And as well as I know, with big games like that, it always comes down, like I was saying last week, 4 to 5 plays.
Yeah.
We won more of those plays.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And of course, they had those missed snaps, those. But again, we made the plays when they counted.
Yes, they did.
And you mentioned this. I thought the defense played well last week. We held them when we needed to. 11 tackles, 3 sacks, 2 hurries. 11 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 hurries, 1 interception, and the fumble recovery. Only gave up 47 yards in the air and 125 yards on the ground. That's big time. That's big time numbers for this defense, and we're definitely going to need more of that tonight. Guys, let's take a break. When we get back, we'll talk about other things going on. So stay with us. This is the Mountaineer pregame show brought to you by the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club and KMHS Sports. Back right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Here with us?
Yeah, he's number 5.
Welcome back to Crest High School. The crowd's coming in. I hear the band, the cheerleaders are around. Mountaineer fans are showing up full force from what I can see. The Crest fans slowly to get in. They might have had some kind of spaghetti dinner or something. So I'm sure I know they'll be in here without a doubt. So great to have you back here for the pregame. Want to let you know about the coaches show, Mountaineer football tonight, Monday night, 6:30. Craig Short here to my left. He is the moderator, host, star, whatever you want to whatever you want to call it. Monday night, 6 o'clock. Make sure you tune in to the coaches show, and you'll get to find out who the Butler Outdoor Design Player of the Week is. We'll review this game. We'll talk about the next game with North Gaston coming up next week. We've got a segment, and we haven't done this lately. We've got a segment called Ask the Coach. So make sure you send any questions you have for Coach Herring. We'll try to filter through those and get those on the show. Just send them to Mountaineer Football Tonight at gmail.com. Or if you've got our numbers, text us. We'll be glad to see if we can't get that on the show. Jeff, are you still on the sideline somewhere? Are you? No, he's eating a hot dog and some cotton candy.
I just want you to know officially, Craig, you'll always be a star in my mind. Okay?
Thank you, Jeff. Ditto. Hey, it's reciprocal, man. You are my favorite sideline reporter, and I'm going to tell you, if
high school sports,
the only one that you know
that I know personally, but you didn't have to quantify it by saying that. Okay. How is it down there, Jeff?
It's good. You know, when we were here 2 years ago, I would say the field was a little thicker. So it's, it's in good shape. Grass has gone a little dormant. Temperature is not as cool as it's been the last couple of weeks, but it's a good night for football.
Guys, let's look at some of the other games going on in the area, and we'll try to keep these and keep you abreast of them during tonight's game for the Caldwell Banker Farm Bureau. 133 West, Just-in-Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal scoreboard. One of the big ones tonight was a start with the Big South Conference. South Point 6-1 travels to North Gaston 3-5. Game or no game?
No.
No game.
No, Gary.
The next one. Now this is a game.
It is.
This is a game. Stuart Kramer 1-7 at Forest View 1-8.
I'm going to tell you, obviously, since we've seen both of them, it is a pickle. I think Forest View will beat them.
I think so too. And
I do.
I'm only going with them because the quarterback is hurt.
Still out. Yeah. I do. I think Forest View wins that one.
Looking at the other game in the conference.
This is a big one right
Hunter
here.
Huss at Ashbrook. Hunter Huss 4-3. You know, I thought Hunter Huss would put up a little bit more of a struggle and a fight against Crest than they did last week.
Well, they did, I agree with that, but at the beginning of the game, they did.
They did.
And they had a couple things go wrong, and they lost their mojo. But I'm going to tell you something. Hunter Huss is scary.
They are.
Because I also saw them getting after Crest pretty good like they did us. So it's good, but this is the battle for the bell.
It's the bell, and we're playing at Ashbrook, so that's why I'm going to give Ashbrook the
So even
slight
Ashbrook,
edge.
even Ashbrook probably having the better team of the two.
Right.
Is that a throw out the records kind of night?
It is.
Because
I mean, because it's rival, it's cousins, it's friends, but because I've seen both of them play, and again, Ashbrook just had too many mistakes last week. I think they're going to rebound and take it out on Huss.
Looking at the other game going on in the county tonight, 7-2 Burns travels to 7-2 Shelby Golden Lions. How do you swing on this one? I know Shelby's had the upper hand in this game the last few seasons.
Throw out the records.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know how I swing on that, and I love Mike Wilbanks, so I'm going with them because I love Mike like a brother. But I'm telling you, man, Burns, the thing is, if Burns wins this game, it's going to be because Shelby just can't put them away.
Right.
Burns has been that team that, like even that night we played them, we got a big on them, they kept coming back. Their quarterback runs that offense so well. They're good at what they do, so this is going to be a slobber knocker. And I'm going to tell you, if I'm not mistaken, this is for the number one seed.
It is.
It's for the conference championship, but also they'll be the number one seed for the two-way group. So there's a lot on the line for this game.
There is a lot of really good games going on in the state tonight, especially around in the western half of the state. 8-1 North Lincoln travels to 7-2 East Lincoln.
Yeah.
And, I mean, conference and playoff implications all over
Big
the place.
time. Big time. That's a big one.
Is that East Lincoln, though?
It's at East Lincoln.
East Lincoln.
I think
you would have to give them the edge just because of the home team.
I agree with that, Drew. And I think what it'll do is it'll show us. I've been kind of wondering how good North Lincoln is. I'm not saying they're not good. Don't get me wrong.
They got blew out by Hickory. But
they did, but Hickory's
a different beast.
They are, and they've beaten everybody else. So this will probably be the next big test they've had. It's going to be interesting to see how they do.
It's got to be for second place.
Another game in Lincoln County that has a lot of weight. West Lincoln 6-3 at Lincolnton 5-4.
That's a big one too, because that's going to help. I mean, one of these teams is going to be 6-4 after this game, or both of these teams will be 6-4, I should say. Like West Lincoln could be 7-3, but Lincolnton has got a little mojo. They've started winning right now, but can they be disciplined enough to stop that offense that West runs? I'm gonna have to go with the Rebels.
I'd have to go with the Rebels on that one as well. Another big highlight game tonight. Statesville 8-1, Hickory 9-0.
Ooh, that's a big one.
That's going to be a big one. That's going to tell us a lot about Hickory.
Yep.
The way they play against them.
I agree with that.
I'm going to give Hickory the nod, but I just want to see how they play against another stud.
Now
I think this is going to be for second place, because I'm not sure who, but it depends on who Statesville got beat by. Did they get beat by Northwest? I think
they got beat by North Lincoln.
So if North Lincoln lose and North Lincoln be second place.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think it'll be number. Because Hickory has won it, unless.
So Statesville if Statesville went out, they become now the number 1 seed because they get the head-to-head between both. Yep.
All right, West Charlotte.
It's a lot riding on that game.
West Charlotte 6-2 at North Meck 4-5.
West Charlotte.
Yeah,
hands down.
All right, here's an interesting one. 4-1 Asheville travels to AC Reynolds 4-3.
Man, you just root for all those kids, everything they've been through. I'm gonna go with. It's a tough one. I know that AC Reynolds don't have the quarterback. The quarterback is here tonight, but they're athletes. They're a good team. They still got that running back. So I'm going.
And they're at home.
I'm going to go with AC. Yeah, I'm going AC Reynolds.
I had to throw this one in there. Fred T. Ford 0-8.
Man, that's going to be
travels
tough.
to St. Stephen's 1-8.
It's going to be a tough one, Doc. It's just who
I
gonna get a touchdown first?
I laugh, but that's a good ball game.
Yeah, who's
if
gonna
you
get
want to go
touchdown
see
first?
an entertaining ball game, that may be it.
Well, I'll tell you what you need to do. With these two schools, you need to wait a couple of months and go watch them wrestle each other, because they have great wrestling programs.
Right.
Their football programs are a little missing. But,
yeah.
Well, either Ford's going to be 0-9, or they're going to be 1-8. And St. Stephen's going to be 1-9.
I'm going with St. Stephen's since they got one win already.
I am too. Yeah.
I threw this one on there because I believe these two schools are rivals. A.L.
They are.
Brown
4-5
at Concord.
Is that a Bell?
It's a Bell game also.
Yeah,
it's a Bell game also. Yeah. I have no idea. So I'm
the Spiders and the Wonders, if I'm right.
I mean that's like your Crest Shelby game. So
here's what I'm gonna do. Yep. I'm gonna go with the Spiders because they're black and gold.
Right.
I'm not picking a team with green on tonight because we're having to go to the Chargers. So that's what I'm going with.
Yep. Concord is.
Mount Pleasant, which I know nothing about Mount Pleasant. They're 8-1. They travel to Robinson, which is 9-0. Robinson's got a good team.
Hey, Robinson's gonna be good in the 3A too.
They are. I'm going with them just because
I'm going with Robinson.
Yeah.
They're 9-0. They've been looking good.
And the last on the list, Liberty 4-3 at Blacksburg 3-5.
Homecoming night, senior night, recognize everybody night. Yes, because of Helene. So we're ready.
Okay,
but we'll see what happens. We've had a good week of practice.
Gotcha.
So we'll see what goes. They're fighting for playoffs. So Liberty is in. So we'll see if Blacksburg can pull it out.
Right.
All right, we'll check in with these scores on the Caldwell Banker Farm Bureau. 133 West, Just in Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal Scoreboard, and more. I want to make sure you get me that Fred T. Ford St. Stephen's score.
I definitely will.
I'm going to put some money on that game. I've got the Cherokee Casino on the Tukeen Casino on the dial, and I'll go ahead and put my money on that.
Put it on it.
Yeah. We'll take a break. When we be back, we'll talk more football. Stay with us. It's the Mountaineer Pregame Show. More after this.
The Mountaineer Pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, Attorney at Law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Back here live at Sid Bryson Stadium. Drew Fulton, Jeff Johnson, Lamont Littlejohn, Craig Short along with you. Everybody have a hot dog?
I did. They were good.
Jeff, do you have a hot dog? Where's he at? Yeah, there he is.
I did not have a hot dog.
Did not have a hot dog.
Did you have Firehouse on the way in tonight, Jeff?
I brought it here, yes, sir.
Attaboy.
So let's. Craig had the hot dog. So who wins the hot dog battle? Kings Mountain or Crest?
Kings Mountain. We're better at everything.
We're good. Good.
I don't even care what you want to say. I graduated from this place in 1991, and I can go on record and say that Kings Mountain is better.
It's better.
They have my heart. All 4 of my babies have come through there, and I've worked. I have no affiliation to this place anymore.
One of our favorite things to do is ask what would Coach Klein do. We'll start with Craig Short. Craig, I'm going to give you the Kings Mountain Mountaineers tonight. How do you get the W? How do you win? How do you go home across Buffalo with that W?
You have to do, like I said earlier, and we've got to take control and make sure the opportunities that are presented to us are scoring opportunities. We have to make sure we score. And that doesn't mean we score on every drive, but we've got to keep ourselves in the game. Greg is known for razzle-dazzle. You know, he'll have some weird things thrown in there. He likes to control the clock, so we may have limited access to the ball. But when we have it, we've got to execute, and we've got to play mistake-free. No unnecessary penalties, and execute. On defense, be ready for anything. Trick plays, double pass, reverse pass, miss a line, heavy one side, flipping the whole line across. He'll do all kinds of weird stuff. We've got to be ready for that and just execute. Because here's the other thing. As talented as it is and as much as we want to win this game, based on the playoff stuff, there's a strong possibility we're going to have to play Crest, Ashbrook, South Point, Hunter Huss. We're probably going to play each other again, especially if we get in the second and third round. Right. So I'd love to win this game. I really would. And it would set a precedent for the next one if you had to play them again, but you may have to play them again.
Right.
All right, first play from scrimmage.
For us will be I would go – I'm going to try to soften it a little bit with the run. I'm giving it to Josiah off tackle and just seeing what we can do and get a push up front.
All right, let's go to the other sidelines. Lamont Littlejohn, you got the Crest Chargers. What would Coach Klein do for you tonight?
Well, listen, knowing Greg Lloyd, and when it comes to offense, I'm running the ball. I got a good running back, number 14, Aiden back there, so I'm running all night. I'm going to see and test this Kings Mountain defense. I'm going to do some short passes, like we said. We're going to do some razzle-dazzle, and then try to hit them over the top. Defensive-wise, I'm going to put pressure on Kings Mountain quarterback. I'm going to force him to try to go deep, make mistakes, and I'm going to make sure to contain Josiah Hill and make sure he doesn't get any big plays. That's what I'm doing. Again, just manage the game, make sure we make less mistakes than them, and let's get out here with a win.
What's your first play from scrimmage?
I'll run.
Well, there you have it. That's what Coach Klein would do. Let's take a break. When we'll be back for more pregame entertainment. We've got about 26 minutes before the kickoff, so stay with us. KMHS Sports, presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Back after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Ariola. Back here live at Bryson Stadium. Got senior night activities for the Chargers tonight. I don't think I know any of their seniors or their parents, so I think I'm good. Let's when we got a little time on the pregame, let's talk about junior varsity football. Lamont, I know you've seen a lot of the junior varsity, and I believe last night with their victory over Crest, they win the conference championship.
Yeah, both them and Crest came in undefeated in the conference, and it was a thriller. We was down 20-7. Third quarter was really a thriller, and fourth quarter rolled around. But I'm telling you, Xavier Hutchinson, remember that name. We always have talked about Kobe Pace or But I'm telling you, this guy named Xavier Hutchinson, a ninth grader, 6'3", 6'4", the kid is amazing. He made 3 or 4 catches that was like unbelievable between 3 defenders. He made a move, juked, ran around, did all this and that, and then scored a touchdown. I mean, it was just absolutely amazing what that kid did last night. But the JVs, I'm telling you, they look good. I'm telling you, Mountaineer Nation, we have a great future in football. Our middle school team was just, they went to the playoffs, had a bad game against Burns, should have beat Burns. Burns was the eventual champs of the middle school football this year. But I'm telling you, we have a great future. I love our future. Again, we're not rebuilding, we just reload.
Yeah.
And so JV looked good. Again, they were conference champs. Hats off to the coaches who did a magnificent job. Again, they have one more game, and that was the Haleen game, the Hurricane game. So they'll play not Thursday this coming next week, but they'll play on Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and they'll play Forest View, not North Gaston. Again, we as the varsity will travel to North Gaston next week to make up that Hurricane game against North Gaston, but our JVs will play Forest View. Because you remember that when we was trying to get the game in, the JVs did not have a game that night, so they're gonna make it up with Forest View. I'm not sure about North Gaston's JV, but we're gonna make it up with Forest View next week. 7 o'clock, John Gamble Stadium. Come out and support our junior varsity.
Our JV played North Gaston that week. They got it in before the rain.
That is
so
correct.
That's why the Forest View game got moved because of Helene.
That's correct.
So that's why they're playing Forest View instead of North Gaston this week.
That is correct.
And
Thank
Lamont,
you.
You're welcome. Lamont, I'll say this. I remember a year or so ago, and you were telling us to remember the name Samaj Odoms.
Yes.
And you said that. So, I know you're a man of your word.
You see it, don't you?
And I believe everything you say when it comes to that. And I was going to say, you definitely weren't lying on that one. So you're talking about this receiver, and you said remember his name?
Not only did we reload on running back, but we reload at defensive end.
Yeah.
Samaj Odom is a man.
Yeah.
So remember, I'm telling you, Kobe, that all of us know Kobe from years back, was amazed with his play, his athleticism. But this guy right here may be Kobe 2.0.
Well, there may be a few more, but I count 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 JV players on the varsity roster tonight.
Right.
KJ Bell's one of them.
He's quarterback.
18.
Yep, he's quarterback.
And then Xavier Hutchins, number 5.
Right.
He is also on the roster tonight. So who knows if we'll start seeing him more now since the JV season is starting to wind down, playing on the varsity team and getting some of those varsity reps.
Exactly.
Guys, let's take a break. When we get back, we'll talk more Mountaineer football. Stay with us. KMHS Sports and KMHS Sports and Kings Mountain Touchdown Club pregame for Mountaineer football. Back right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Back here live at Crest High School, Mountaineer pregame show, about 20 minutes away from kickoff as we get ready for the Mountaineers and the Chargers. Just quickly looking at the 3A ranking, they've stayed on top for most of the season. 71st, they're over in the West. They're number 1. West Charlotte is still hanging on to number 2. I mean, West Charlotte, they're number 2. They've got 2 losses. What's keeping them so high in the poll?
Because they play in that 4A, 3A split.
Exactly.
And the 2 losses they've got, if I'm not mistaken, are to the top teams in their conference, Huff and whoever else. So I mean that's why.
You got Hickory coming in number 3, 9-0. That's no shock. And Dudley coming in number 4, 9-0. Havelock coming in fifth at 8-1. We talked about them earlier in the game. They have coming up with Mount Pleasant tonight. J.M. Robinson, they're number 6. They're 9-0. Crest is ranked number 7 right now, 7-1. Let's stop there for a second. If we do get the W here, how much does that springboard Kings Mountain, and how far down does Crest fall from that 7 slot?
I think Kings Mountain can get that. You remember, was it 2 or 3 years ago?
Right now,
when my
we're
son
16.
was a junior. We went into 11th seed. That's when we made that run, beat West Charlotte, went to Dudley, got beat.
Yep.
We may be as high as or right at 11th seed, and I think again if we get beat or whoever loses this game could be 15 or 16.
That's what
seed.
that's what I'm getting at. And that's why I said I think the third place team, if the state follows the RPI like they say they're going to do,
right,
and if you read all the bylaws and everything, it says that, then both of these teams should have a decent seed. Now, to Drew's point, I think, Drew, it would springboard, like it moved us up from beating Ashbrook last week, because Ashbrook was always ahead of Kings Mountain, and then Kings Mountain beat them, and it moved them up to 16.
Right.
So I do think if they beat Crest, I don't think it knocks Crest down too far.
Right.
Because I think that, again, our conference is crazy. So crazy strong.
Right.
But I do think Crest will fall a little bit. But it's going to be very interesting, man. I'm telling you, the 3A West, if you win the 3A West, you are good. Because you've got all these teams that Drew just mentioned in the poll.
Right.
I mean, you've got Dudley and Hickory and Crest and Kings Mountain and North Lincoln and East Lincoln and AC Reynolds and Asheville. I mean, it is ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
If you look at that poll, almost the entire poll is made up of Western teams.
Exactly.
And that ought to tell you something. And it's going to be tough no matter where we go in and where Crest goes in and where South Point goes in. I think our teams will be tough outs.
Right.
But I think it's going to be also – they're going to be tough games.
Yeah.
Could be as early as the second round.
Exactly.
Well, the last 3 teams in the top 10 are Eastern teams. And number 8, Cape Fear, they're 8-1. Number 9 is Northern Nash, they're 9-0, and number 10 is Jacksonville, 7-1, and that's your top 10. Of course, that I mentioned it before. Right now, Kings Mountain is sitting at 16.
And you said 71st is number 1.
71st number 1.
So
they've stayed there pretty much the whole year.
So 4 of your top 10, only 4 of your top 10 are from the East.
And I will mention this. I can't remember the position. Ashbrook was in the top 10 until we beat them last week, and now they're like 18 now.
Yeah, they dropped just below us, and so South Point was up there too. So we'll see.
So that's the top 3 rankings. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more Mountaineer pregame. Stay with us. More to come right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Who we think will win.
Well, and the thing is,
back here live, Crest High School, getting ready for the Chargers and the Mountaineers. About 15 minutes ahead of our ball game. It looks like we've got the national anthem about to begin here at the stadium. So we'll take just a quick break for that. Stay with us. More Mountaineer pregame to come. The national anthem there by the Crest High School Marching Charger Band as we get ready for our kickoff in about 13 minutes here at Sid Bryson Stadium. I think, Lamont, I think we covered pretty much everything to get you ready for the kickoff. All we need is the game ball and to get this underway.
Most definitely. That's where we are, and I think everybody's anticipating this big game, and I'm just ready for the first kickoff. As Craig said earlier, get this show on the road.
Any exciting college football games on tap for tomorrow?
Well, my son, of course.
Who do they play tomorrow?
They play Fayetteville State, and of course they are undefeated. They are in the D2. They're ranked 16 nationally. Again, and good news is that he called me, say he got moved up. He's back at quarterback now.
Good.
And so he's worked his way up. So proud of him. Proud of those guys at John C. Smith.
Wait a minute. J.C. Smith is ranked or Fayetteville State?
Yeah, John C. Smith.
Good for them.
Yeah, they undefeated.
How's Fayetteville State? We went to their camp this summer.
Fayetteville State is low right now, but you know they've been the top dogs.
They've been really
for
good
years.
Yeah.
So I think this is more of like a rebuilding season for them. But they've always been in the game. Where they used to win at the end, they're losing those games.
Oh
now.
man!
But again, they're a dangerous team, so they're still good, and so we got to make sure John C. Smith got to make sure they don't get looking at 8-0 and continue to play that game and go 1-0.
So Penn State and Ohio State play. I know that one. Florida State and Duke and Miami. That's an interesting one. That's a big one. Tennessee and Kentucky, Georgia and Florida. So yeah, there's some good games on tomorrow. Some interesting games.
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina hosts Texas A&M. And South Carolina's defense has been ridiculously strong. And A&M's coming off that big win last week over LSU.
Right.
So that's going to be interesting to see.
And Oregon is number one. They play Michigan. So
yeah.
That should be – and they play them at Michigan.
At Michigan. My son is a huge Cooper's a big Oregon fan. So he's saying that's going to be no problem. They got the Ducks. Or they got the Wolverines.
That's right. That's right. Did you mention Ohio State and Penn State?
I did.
Yeah, that's going to be big.
Yeah, that's a big one. And it's a noon game.
Yeah, it's a noon game. I'm surprised at that. I thought that would be like maybe the 8 o'clock game, and it's 3 and 4, but they've already had that schedule, though.
Yeah.
Before we get started, is there any updated score on the Fred T. Ford St. Stephen's game yet?
No, but I promise you I'm going to find it. Who did we pick? Who did we pick?
We said St. Stephen's
because they've got
one.
Okay. We're all going with St. Stephen's, which means we probably just jinxed them, and now Ford will probably win.
No, I'm going for Ford.
Okay.
I don't want to go for over.
You want them to get off the schneid.
Go over.
Yeah. I will definitely find that one. And here's the thing. If Max Preps doesn't put it up there, I'm going to need somebody to help me dig that one. So if you talk to me, you got my number and stuff, hit me up with that score if you get it before I mention it, because we are definitely interested in that one.
I don't know that I know anybody up in the Catawba County area that could help us out.
I don't either.
So, let's take our last break. We'd like to thank all our sponsors here on the pregame show. HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Hoppers Enterprises, Kimberly Spicer, CPA and attorney at law, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, and Al Lamar. Thank you so much for sponsoring the pregame. We've got the kickoff coming up, so don't go anywhere. We've got more. We've got the kickoff and Mountaineer football coming up, so stay with us. More right after this.
The Mountaineer pregame is sponsored by HSI Land Development, Bridges Hardware, Kimberly Spicer, attorney at law and CPA, Hoppers Enterprise, Spake Concrete Products, Point 135 Real Estate, The Gutter Guys, the Albemarle Foundation.
Back here live at I want to say John Gilbert
You
Stadium,
about did.
but I have to catch myself. Live here at Sid Bryson Stadium, getting ready for the kickoff, and both teams to come on to the field. Jeff, give us Miami football's update. You didn't chime in on the football.
Well, I was talking on the sideline. We talk about college football. Let's hear for the U. We are undefeated. We got a Heisman candidate quarterback. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about the U.
Yeah. Yeah, he's special, brother.
I would think, Cam Ward. Yeah, I would think he should lead us at least to the ACC championship game.
Right,
and Jeff,
secure a spot in the playoff.
Jeff, this year the ACC changed it, which is the way it ought to be. They're not divisions anymore.
Correct.
It's the top two teams. So they're and so that's why that game with them against Duke tomorrow is important because
huge.
Manny, the head coach, used to be the head coach in Miami, so he wants to win it.
That's right.
But number two, they're both trying to keep themselves at the top.
Well,
to get
Duke's had a good year.
Duke's had a really good year.
Is Clemson still undefeated?
In the conference, yes.
Right.
Hey, so let me ask you this: speaking of how well Duke is doing, so does that say how good a coach Mike Elko is? Mike Elko recruited all those guys.
I think Elko. I think he built a good foundation.
I think he did too, because now look at how well he's doing at Texas A&M with Jimbo Fisher's players.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he got some guys on his own. He did. He brought some guys in, but he's pretty much running with what Jimbo Fisher.
And this is just the first year trying to put all the pieces together. Just think about in year 2, 3, or 4.
I know.
Yeah, I'll be tomorrow. I've got my wife and son and some others are going to the South Carolina game. And I'll be visiting my son Zach, and we're going to the Clemson game.
Hey, we talked about that South Carolina Texas A&M game. That's a big one.
Well, South Carolina, they're playing good.
They are.
Their defense is solid.
Yes.
They almost beat Alabama.
They should have beaten Alabama.
Should have beaten Alabama.
If their quarterback did not get hurt,
they would have.
At the end of the first half, they would have won that game.
I agree with you.
But what a bounce back with Bama with Missouri last week. Oh my God, that was a.
Yeah. But I will also say this: Missouri's got a lot of injuries. If they play with their full team, they're scary good.
Yeah. That's true.
The SEC is ridiculous. The SEC is 3A North Carolina West,
with the addition of Texas. And
Oklahoma.
Oh my God!
I'm just glad that
I think Oklahoma's still rebuilding, but still they coming back.
I'm glad we got 12 team playoff.
Yeah, I do too.
And I really wish they would expand it like they do at the FCS level to 24. Then top 8 seeds get a bye.
Yeah.
You're only playing I guess four more weeks. They can do that.
Right.
Maybe that's going to happen in the near future.
We welcome our captains onto the field.
All white we're wearing tonight, looking good.
Icy whites.
Last time we was up here, it was all in white, and you know what happened.
Hey, Drew, I know we're on air, but I'm going to ask anyway. Is the huddle camera or huddle stuff working tonight?
Yes. Yes, the main sideline view and the end zone view.
Good.
Man, I'm telling you what, I'm up here with these guys. Our kicker is built like a linebacker.
Yes, he is. He was right in front of me last week at senior night. He and his family, his beautiful family, mom and dad, Eric and Tara, who are lovely people also. And I'm with you, Jeff. I was behind him thinking, man, this guy is solid.
Yeah, of course, wrong.
And we've seen him. We've seen him make some touchdown-saving tackles, or at least hold ups. So we know. I'm glad we've got that guy.
Well, I hope tonight with our kickoff coverage, we had a couple long ones we gave up last week. I hope we don't have him leading the tackles on special teams.
I'm sure. I agree with that, and I'm sure that's been a point of emphasis this week.
Maybe they'll let him kick it deep.
So looking at our captains for tonight, number 1, Jaden Gash, number 8, Lathan Beamster, number 16, Matt Rom, and number 52, Braden Barnes. And it looks like we've got a gaggle of Chargers, it being senior night's going to come out and be their captains for tonight's game.
Good word, Drew. Gaggle. I like it.
How about you Google that?
The 4 selected captains for the Chargers, number 5, Tank Ruff, number 9, Miron Brooks, number 14, Aiden Carson, and number 9, Kendrell DeGree. No matter where you're watching from tonight, thank you so much for tuning in to Mountaineer Sports, KMHS Sports, and the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club for our presentation of tonight's game. All the guys here will tell you a lot goes into getting this set up and getting this ready to stream.
Can we put it up here?
And there goes the coin toss.
We won the toss.
And Kings Mountain has won the toss. And they decline. They'll take it second half. So we'll kick off to start the game to the Chargers, and that's coming up. So stay with us. Mountaineer Sports. We're back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design,
diagnosed originally.
Oh, man.
Back here at Crest High School, getting ready for the Mountaineers to come onto the field, and of course the Chargers to do the same. They'll probably wait until we come on. Mountaineers will kick off to Crest to start this ball game, guys. Good crowd coming in for both sides, and here come your Mountaineers. I believe Crest has the rally towels handed out. We didn't get any rally towels. Game hadn't even started. I think we're already getting a sideline warning.
They threw the flag already.
It wouldn't surprise me. I heard there was a lot of flags in last night's game against the Mountaineers.
It was a lot. I think Crest's first flag was late third quarter.
That's what you texted me, that they finally flagged them for something.
Right.
Then
finally.
they turned right around and flagged us again.
Exactly.
So Matt Rom will get ready to kick off to the Chargers. Do we see a big end zone kick here? We see kind of a 20-yard kick. What do you think we're going to do?
Sky kick.
Sky kick, I think. I mean, they got some athletes that can take it to the house. They always have that.
I told Lamont, I don't know that I've seen our boys this fired up in a long time.
You can tell the atmosphere, the energy on the sideline. They're ready.
But isn't it great, guys? I mean, there are a lot of places that play football, that play in quote-unquote big games that don't have it. It's just different here.
It's different.
I mean, you think about over at Burns and Shelby right now, it's the same exact kind of atmosphere.
Exactly.
I mean, these four teams are unreal. I mean, I'm so glad we're a part of it.
Oh, yeah. It's different than Cleveland Clown.
Yeah.
Always have been.
That's wrong. Gets kick off around the 20-yard line, takes it to the 25, up to the 30. He's got a hole, but they'll bring him down after he crosses the 40. Number 15 was the ball carrier right there. Borders 1st and 10 for the Chargers around the 43-yard line.
It's be interesting who's coming out at quarterback. Let's see.
Probably going to start 3 and bring in 0.
Yeah, number 3 is starting. Turner McSwain.
So McSwain, he goes into the game. Carson is his halfback. Hand off to Carson, left side. He's got a hole to run through. Mountaineers wrap him up around the 50-yard line.
Let's not tackle him forward.
Yeah. You know, we've been dealing with Carson the last 3 years. He ran, you know, he was here as a sophomore, I think he played. And, of course, last year he played well. So he's a senior.
And what I'll tell you is, from what I heard, he is highly intelligent. He's gotten offers from, I think, Dartmouth and Brown, or Dartmouth and Columbia, or something like that. Ivy League schools.
Yeah.
McSwain calls the signals. He'll call it himself, but he'll get stopped in the backfield and lose all that progression back to around the original line of scrimmage.
They gave him forward progress to the 46, which was a generous spot.
So brings up a 3rd and about 7. Big 3rd down play here very early in this ballgame. McSwain still in at quarterback. And quick whistles.
Yeah,
False start.
It's on them.
And that'll back him up 5 yards. Should be about 3rd and 12. Both of these teams tonight have really good student section support in them.
Most definitely.
I think we're in the safety yellow tonight. Passing situation for the Chargers. Snapped a little bit low, under pressure, finds a receiver, and he'll get stopped once and finally wrapped up around the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a personal foul call against Kings Mountain.
We're going to get it, and it's going to give him a first down.
I don't think he meant to do what he did.
I don't think he did either.
He did. He just excited, but still.
The white hat's behind it, so he couldn't see it, so he had to throw it.
Yep.
Why?
So personal foul against Kings Mountain. That'll give him a first down.
Yeah. We are excited, but we can't do things like that and shoot ourselves in the foot. So celebrate, get off the field.
Well, that's what caused that penalty, was a celebration right there.
Yeah, but I was saying celebrate, say yay, and run off the field. He kept going. You can't do that. And again, for the past couple of weeks, that's what we've been doing. We've been making little silly mistakes like that, shooting ourselves in the foot.
And like I said, it's like just you got to score when you can. Exactly. You got to get off the field on 3rd down. And we were off.
Yeah,
and again, he did not mean to hit him.
No. And it's still early.
Flags on the play.
It's still early. We just got to make sure we
settle down
stop
and play.
Again. Yep.
Play with our pads.
It's emotions. We know that.
It is.
Settle down and let's play ball.
Looks to be against maybe the Chargers.
But I love our defense, brother.
They're swarming.
Woo.
So illegal procedure against Crest. That'll back him up 5. So 1st and 15.
Changing quarterbacks.
No, three still in there.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He just went to get the play. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I thought he came back. All right, here we go, men.
All right, he'll come with an empty backfield. Spread, pattern, trips to this side, twins to the far side. He'll drop back. Got plenty of time to throw. Throws the long ball under pressure and incomplete.
Great coverage.
Great coverage.
Jaden had great coverage there, and I love what Jaden did at the highest point of the ball. He just knocked it down. Didn't have to worry, try to make an interception.
Right.
Didn't try to make it bigger than it was. Right. Just knocked the ball down.
That's
great
smart
play.
Football.
Yes,
I also love how
smart football.
Eli was coming around the end, and he maintained like a good defensive posture to make sure that quarterback didn't scramble outside.
I saw that too, Jeff. I saw it. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right.
So 2nd and 15. Still empty backfield. Same formation. He looks real quick to throw it away.
Oh, man. Did he
call his own pass?
Get a
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He gets
deflected. In stride.
He gets deflected, and he called it himself.
Made a great defensive play for us, and then it went right back to the quarterback.
So
he still didn't get first down, though. He's 3rd and short?
3rd and about a yard.
Yeah. Come on, defense. Got to be big here.
That's where he loves to go nasty. Or he'll go no play.
Right.
Here's nasty. I know it.
Handoff over the left side. Plenty of running room. Gets the first down and then some. Race to the end zone. Flag on the play.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
So touchdown. They signaled touchdown, but all depends on where the flag and who they throw it on.
So it should be about right there where they are. It's spot foul. So it'll be did he get – based on where they threw it, he does not have a first down. So that should be 10 yards from there.
Might be. Is there another one in the end zone? I saw a flag go off down there.
Yeah, it looks like there's 2 flags on a play.
It's going to be maybe an unsportsmanlike or extra celebration for John.
You talking about the flag, Jeff, or
There's after the guy Crest went to the end zone, there was another flag thrown after the score.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
Which if that's a dead ball foul, that could hurt them after if it's a holding call.
Yeah, see if you can get close, Jeff, and hear it.
All right.
So they're explaining everything to Coach Herron on this third down play.
I don't know, the way he's explaining concerns me that they might let that score stand.
Good hit.
Dead ball and sportsmanlike on them.
Yep, touchdown stands. I think what he was describing is after the running back cleared, one of the linemen
did something behind the play.
Yeah, did behind the play, kind of pushed our guy continuous into the ground after the play.
Got it.
So 6 on the board for the Chargers to open up this game.
We were off the field. Man.
Carson Greer gets ready to tee it up for the Chargers for the extra point. There's the snap, the hold, the ball is up and is good. So 7-0, the Crest Chargers lead it. Stay with us, more Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Of course. We're back here at Sid Bryson Stadium. The Chargers put the first score on the board, 7-0. Mountaineers will get their first opportunity with the ball here after they mark off the penalty. So hopefully nothing else. This will give us good field position.
Both penalties are being marked off.
Almost kind of like a free kick.
Yeah. All right, we need somebody to take it to the house.
So they'll tee it up right at the 10-yard line, Jeff?
Well, I think because it was half the distance to the goal, it looks like it's about the 12 and a half. Because it took it to the 25 and then half the distance to goal from there.
We've set up around the 40-yard line to receive this kick. Greer will get ready to kick it off.
Terry Prince just texted me, said if that was behind the play, it shouldn't have been a touchdown. It shouldn't have stayed.
So they got another flag offsides.
Sorry, Craig, what did he say?
He said if the flag was behind the score and was a personal foul, that should not be a TD. That's his text to me right then.
Well, it stands.
It stands. I agree with Terry. See, I thought it would mark back from where they threw the flag.
Right,
where
and bring it back.
And bring it back from there. But I don't know. Okay. Can't worry about it. Let's go.
Yeah, because you would think the play is still going on.
Yeah, I thought so too.
That flag was in the air before he crossed the goal line.
That's why everybody started, before he even crossed, everybody was saying, bring it back. I thought it was holding.
So they'll kick it off around, is that the 7-yard line?
Yeah, but we're going, whatever we're going to do, we're going to have good field position.
And it is a good deep kick. It'll be fielded around the 50-yard line. Mountaineers setting up for a good return. Trying to make the corner and not going to be able to do it. He'll get stopped around the 42-yard line. So Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 in good field position over on the Crest side, 42-yard line. So Armstrong in, so is Hill. He's the halfback. Give to Hill right side. He finds a cut or two.
That's a
able
good
to
cut.
get a good run off the first down.
I tell you what, he slid up in there on that right side. It opened quick, and he got there quick. That was a great run.
So 5 yards.
I'm sorry, Drew. Sometimes Joe likes to bump that outside. I'm glad he didn't, because I don't know that he'd have gotten more than he did right there.
5-yard play, 2nd and 5 for the Mountaineers. Same offensive formation. Give quick pass over.
Good. We said short passes. It's
nice short pass.
Yep.
I don't think we got too much or anything off that. That was Gash, the ball receiver.
Very close to a horse collar.
They did.
I thought so too, Jeff.
We got to convert here.
So they'll pick up 1. So 3rd and 4.
I got to imagine if we don't pick it up,
it's 4 downs.
We'll go for it, yeah.
Unless it's just something just catastrophe.
If we lose,
snap it on hand.
If we lose yards here, we'll punt it.
Yeah.
If we get positive yardage, I think we go for it.
Yeah.
Single coverage on Tex out there?
Was last time too, but the safety's cheating that way.
Yeah, I see him.
Over toward the hash.
Man in motion. Give to the left side. This time that's Hill. He won't make it too far. He'll get maybe 1 or 2 at the very most.
Where we at? Yeah, we're going for it.
So 4th.
Yeah.
4th and a long 2.
I like it.
I do too.
Offense will stay in there. Run Devin Hopper into the far side as a receiver. That's Gash in the slot. Hill and Armstrong in behind center. Give to Hill. He dances around. He gets away a little bit.
Down.
And that should be a first down.
That was a great run.
Good job.
Because I'm going to tell you, it was designed to go to our right. And Crest did a good job closing the gaps and holding it right there. Big number 99. And Josiah made a great cut at the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Back to his left to get that through. That was great running. And Crest played that well. Good job.
1st and 10, trying to bring Crest off sides, and they do. That'll cost them 5, so it'll be 1st and 5. Keeps the defense honest, or at least the front lineman.
Yeah.
First and 5. Armstrong back to pass. He's looking
Got
for
him.
the deep ball.
Got him.
Oh, in and out of his hands, incomplete.
That's a good ball.
That's a good ball. He had a step on him.
It won't be the last time we see that play tonight.
Yeah. I'm surprised, a little bit surprised they're playing them one-on-one.
I am too.
I am so surprised.
Well, after a catch or two, they won't.
Yeah, they ain't playing no help over top.
After that play, I would love to come back to that where he looks the safety off and comes back to Tex.
Yeah,
single coverage on near side.
Hey, listen, I think they was both verticals. He just went there to Gash, but Tex had a step on his man too.
Yep.
Oh, they wide. Oh, you got to go.
So quick
Nice,
toss
nice.
over to Gash. He'll put the speed on it. Still on his feet
job.
before they bring him down. That's a first down play right
Good
there.
job.
Love the
Listen,
He'll
play.
gain about 7 yards on
I
the
love
play.
the play. I love the way they use Gash.
Well, he's too dangerous not to find a way to put the
Yeah.
ball in his hands,
Yeah.
whether it be passing, whether it be pitching like they
Right.
just did.
Right,
We'll even see him at halfback position sometimes.
right.
So 1st and 10, hand off to Hill right up the middle, trying to get some rushing room. He'll make it back to the line of scrimmage, but I'm not sure that he made it too much further, bring 2nd down.
Jamel got off really well there on the block, and then Josiah stayed with him. I don't know that Jamel knew he was right behind him. We maintain a block there, we get a few more yards, but not bad overall.
So he'll get 2 yards on the carry, 2nd and about 8. Gash will go to the far side. We've got Tex to this side. Hill still in at the halfback. Armstrong pulls it. He's looking for his receiver, finds it. That's Armstrong over on the right side out of the slot. Comes all the way across the field to get it.
3rd and 3.
Armstrong to Armstrong. Good ball, good catch.
3.5.
What yard line are we on, Jeff?
We're on 8.5.
On the far hash.
Got to get to the 5 to get a first down.
Okay. Don't walk too far, you're breaking up.
Yes, sir.
Or if you do, go back and then come back.
Hand off to Hill around the left side, trying to find some running room. Host of Chargers bring him down.
About 1.5 yards, too short.
So 4th and short.
Yeah,
Field goal.
I think that's smart. Take the points. You that close. You don't want to. And I know Josiah wants
did.
it.
He
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he got to understand. It's too early. It's still first quarter. If they stop us here, give them momentum, they come back.
Yeah.
That could really swing the momentum. So that's a smart call by.
So Kings Mountain will
Herring.
to go for the field goal here, but we'll take a timeout and think about it.
Nope. Wait a minute, Drew.
They may talk. They may.
I mean, you can go to one, but I think we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, they're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, they'll talk about it. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here live at Sid Bryson Stadium. Mountaineers did set up for a field goal. We'll see if that's what they choose to do right here. Down 7-0 here in this first quarter, 3:31 to go.
We're going for it.
Yeah,
Well, they've talked them into it.
Well, I mean, that's telling your guys that I believe in you. And these guys was adamant. They wanted to go for it, so let's see it.
It's also saying I believe in the defense.
That's right. Oh, most
That
definitely.
even if we don't get it,
Most definitely.
they didn't play badly on that first.
No.
Mountaineers come in with their own jumbo package.
You got it.
You know, but that goes back. Yeah, I'm coming. Sorry.
Was that the tush?
All right,
The tush push?
Now talk, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm making my way back.
Yeah.
That comes back to the end of the game the other night.
Yeah.
I told
Last
you.
week,
That's
I
the
told
tush
you.
push.
he picked up 4, maybe 5 on that.
Well, listen, TJ is big enough. He should be able to do that. He's every bit of 6'2", 6'3", big kid, big strong kid.
So 1st and goal from around the 3-yard line. Hand the ball off to Hill once again. He's going to cross it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Hill on the touchdown. So the Mountaineers able to answer on their first possession and put 6 on the board. Little John, what do you call that again?
The tush push.
No.
What's that?
Reservation.
Yeah, reservation for 6. That's right. Reservation
That's
for 6.
what I was asking.
I was still on the tush push.
Ball's up,
Good
and
snap.
it is
Good
good.
snap, good hold,
So
good
we'll
kick.
tie it at 7. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
This.
Back here live, Sid Bryson Stadium, getting ready for the Matt Rom kickoff to the Chargers. Tank Ruff and Borders, Tajay Borders getting ready to receive the ball if we kick it down that far.
You remember T.J. Ruff, Timothy Ruff?
Yeah.
I think that's his little brother.
Okay.
Tank Ruff.
I like that name.
Yeah.
And it is a short kick once again, taken by one of the upbacks, 20-yard line, 25. He's got a block or two, but they'll stop him after he crosses a 30, still on his feet.
Blow it
And they'll
dead.
finally blow it dead before he gets to the 35.
And that's big number 33, Samaj Odom.
But here's my thing.
Don't want nobody to get hurt.
No, I don't want
Right.
any player to get hurt. I don't
Exactly.
want Crest players to get hurt. I don't want our players to get hurt. When the momentum is stopped, blow the whistle.
Blow it dead.
Blow the whistle. You got it in your mouth for a reason. Come on, ref.
That ball hit the ground, too.
1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 35-yard line.
That's like a commercial campaign. You got it in your mouth for a reason.
Yes.
Well, number 0's up.
And we will
Eli
see a quarterback change. Eli Hamrick will come into the game, see what he can do. Carson still his halfback in the backfield. Hand the ball, number 32, sweep across the right side, trying to cut the corner. He does, still on his feet across the 50. He'll run out of bounds.
I don't know how the white hat doesn't call a hold there on the left end.
I don't either.
Oh, my word.
Well, and what got me, Jeff, is we did a good job. We strung that out, and he just squirted through there like a water bug. But you can see it on field level. It looked like to me he got held up here, too.
48-yard line. They cross into Kings Mountain territory. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Hamrick will stay in at quarterback. Hand the ball off left side this time. That's number 14. He stopped before he gets anywhere. That's Carson, the ball carrier. He'll lose maybe a yard. Armstrong on the tackle.
Love the way he came right down the line.
Put the bear hug on him and brought him down.
Lamont, I hope our fans watching at home saw that. We had great pursuit. We maintained gap integrity. Our guys didn't get upfield too far. We came down the line of scrimmage, and that allowed it to be held up a little bit so Antonio can make a huge play.
Exactly.
Great job.
Samaj came off
and a textbook tackle.
Yes. So I'm looking for Greg, Coach Lloyd, to go back to their side, near their side. This time he loves to be on his hash. Let's see if his play goes to the left.
Looking for a receiver. He's under pressure. Hamrick rolls out, going to try to pick it up on the ground. He won't get the first down, but he does get positive yardage. They're going to say he went out a lot further than I thought he did. So it'll bring up third and about
maybe.
a
long 7. Another third down play, and a great time for the Mountaineers to stop them right here and get them off the field.
I couldn't see. Our coverage must have been good on the back end.
It was, and not only was it good coverage, Jeff, the pocket collapsed pretty quick around him. So we did a good job pushing up front too. But he's a lot bigger. I didn't know he was that large.
He looks the part. He's good size.
Yeah. Going to be a wahoo from what I hear.
Yeah.
That tight end right, 2 receivers right.
Trying to get Kings Mountain to jump, and they won't do it, so they'll take a timeout for Crest, and so will we. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia home building, innovative pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Hey, Jeff.
Mike's got his cooler up there. Live here at Crest High School. Some improvements they made. Built a new press box over across the way. And, of course, they've got the new auditorium. They haven't had an auditorium. They get to add an auditorium to this school. Very nice-looking auditorium. So third and a long 7. Drop back the pass. Quick pass right over the middle. In and out of our hands. In and out of the receiver's hands.
Lathan Finkster was there.
And brings up fourth down.
Finkster would have taken it to the house.
Yeah. They're going for it.
Watch no play here. Greg will love to do no play like this.
Right.
He'll try to get an easy 5, or it could also be a quick kick. He's deeper than normal, so he's going to quick kick it. Told you.
So quick kick, and they'll down it dead inside the 10-yard line. So Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 from there, and a good stop for the Mountaineers.
Good stop.
You
Now,
got to count that as a bonus.
Offense has to do the same thing. Manage the clock, do what you did the first drive. Even if we don't get a score here, eat the clock up. Get the ball, no 3-and-outs, no turnovers.
I'll call that a 4-and-out because they got a first down on the first play.
That's correct.
And then we went 3-and-out, so not bad.
Mountaineers will pick up deep in their own territory, right at the 10-yard line. Armstrong hands it to Hill over on the left side, looking for some running room. Was that grass, or did I see a flag fly? I guess it was grass.
Yeah, no flag, but that exchange there was like a little. It seemed like TJ is not normally known to pull it.
Yeah,
but it seemed like he was reaching.
He rode it a little longer. Yeah.
A
couple of the snaps have been a little high tonight too.
Okay.
I don't know about that one, but last drive there were a few high.
Seems like every time we come up here, we have high snaps.
Yeah.
So we'll call it a gain of 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Armstrong back to pass again, looking for the open receiver. He's got Tex in and out of his hands. Incomplete.
That's there.
And brings up a 3rd down.
That is there. I can't believe they are playing Tex and Gash one-on-one. That was there. That was in his hands.
Well, that's a catch that he catches about 90% of the time. We've thrown to him twice so far.
Wow.
It was almost like he was keeping.
Wow.
And nothing else. Very nice that Armstrong's pass was extremely accurate.
It was on.
It was right on. The only person that could have caught that ball.
It was on his outside shoulder. It was good ball placement. But that's there. He'll come back to it.
Armstrong back to pass again, looking for an open receiver. Under a little bit of pressure, gets a receiver, but quickly hit.
That's a dangerous pass.
Yeah, what he got to learn how to do is eat that.
Just throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, throw it. He held it a little bit too long. I think he was waiting for somebody to come open.
Guys, the only thing,
never throw it up like that.
No, and it's easy for me to say because I'm up here on the wall.
Right.
The only thing I don't like about that play on 2nd down, that big shot play, is it leaves you with 3rd and long inside your deep.
Take that shot first down.
Yeah, take it on 1st down.
That's right.
Because then you got 2nd and 3rd to run or whatever.
Exactly.
Because now we got to punt from deep in our territory.
Exactly.
And now, we got to get off a good punt here.
Vance Johnson will punt in our end zone. Snap a little bit low.
Oh man, did he kneel?
His knee went down.
Safety.
Oh man.
They're going to say his knee went down and give Crest a safety.
You said it.
So Crest will get 2 points and a free kick coming up. So Crest now leads 9-7 in this county matchup. As they get ready for the free kick, so will we. We'll step back. We'll be right back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here live at Sid Bryson. Crest gets a strange safety off that punt. Coach Herring trying to argue the fact that his knee did not go down, but nevertheless, they give Crest the safety, and we get a free. We have to free kick. Matt Rahm will tee it up at the 20 and kick it deep. Returnable around the 23-yard line. He'll get chopped down before he gets to the 40. So defense, nothing else. The defense has to come right back out. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from the 38-yard line. As we get ready to wind, we've got one play left probably to wind this quarter down. Feels like we've had a lot of action in this first quarter. Eli Hamrick will stay in at quarterback. Fakes the handoff, looking for a receiver right over the middle. Finds one, he'll get a first down and then some, plus 15 yards.
Yeah, that kid is special. That's Brock Melton. You know, his father was the coach, Coach Melton, who passed away. But he is a sophomore. That kid is special. I think we've seen that slant over the middle over years.
Oh, yeah. He loves it.
And that'll be the end of the quarter. We'll take a break. Stay with us. Second quarter coming up at you right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
In the middle.
Here we go. Back live at Crest High School, getting ready to start the second quarter of action. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. From the 45-yard line in Kings Mountain territory. Hamrick will stay in, and so will Aiden Carson as the running back. Fakes the handoff. He'll roll over to the right side looking for an open receiver. Finds one, still on his feet, run out of bounds. He'll pick up the first down. About a 15-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from around the 30-yard line. Hand the ball off left side. That's Carson this time looking for an open hole. Gets swallowed up by the Mountaineer defense, but not before he picks up a good gain. Bring up 2nd down.
Once again, thought there was a hold on the end over here.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 after a 5-yard pickup from Aiden Carson. Takes a handoff. Hamrick will take it himself, but he'll get bottled up around the line of scrimmage.
He got a few. He's going to be third and maybe a half yard. Long one. Short
See
one.
heavy right here, or nasty, whatever he's calling it up here.
Yeah.
Here comes 40 and 99.
When you know degree comes in, that's the heavy package.
Right.
Or he'll go no play. They run out of the huddle like that real fast. They'll have to go no play also. He's
slipped.
Quarterback keeps it himself, falls forward. He should have enough for the first down.
He should be short, yeah.
I think he's short. They're marking him short.
They'll do the same thing right here.
It's not by much, though.
They'll either do that again or they'll do no play.
They're going to measure.
So give our defense a minute or two to think what's going to happen here. Bring up probably a fourth down. Yep, short, just a couple of inches.
He's going to do the exact same thing.
Yep.
So same formation for the Chargers. Hamrick will go up under center, and he'll push forward, and he'll get it. So first down for the Chargers.
Blow it dead. We got the ball.
And Kings Mountain comes up with the ball.
No, he was not down.
Oh, man, that was holding him up. He stripped it.
So they're not going to blow it dead. That's a bad call.
It's before whistle.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ball, the play was still live. He stripped it before he went down. That's why they didn't blow the whistle. Get him, coach.
So they'll keep the heavy package
That's
in.
awful. That's awful.
And stay under center for Hamrick.
The line judge said his momentum was stopped. Why would he?
Quick to Carson over on the right side. He'll walk into the end zone unstopped. So Crest will take over and to put 6 on the board. So right now the Chargers with a momentum.
What's
They
going
lead
on?
15-7.
Something happened.
Coach Aaron's still letting him have it, and I don't blame him.
Now they're moving Kings Mountain people off the sideline right there. What's going on? Asking Mr. Smith to move off the. He's taking the picture.
No, I think they're saying something to the chain in the box.
Yeah, he's saying.
No, he's saying something to Matt Bridges.
He's saying all the Kings Mountain people need to back up over here.
Matt's the AD.
Maybe get off the field.
Oh my God. Oh man.
So Crest will get ready to
Look at all them over there.
kick his extra point. Greer will do the kicking. Brock Melton will hold. So now the white hat will talk to Greg Lloyd over on the other side. He's telling them they have to clear the sidelines too.
One of our former players, great young man, personal friend of Luke Combs and Blake Ferguson, among other people, and Jim Cantori, my man Boogie Tate. Played with us and played for us at East Gaston. He's watching us all the way down in hot Atlanta.
Is he?
Yep. Good to hear from you, Boogie.
Was he fast? Somebody with a name like Boogie?
I'd love to tell you that he was, and he's going to laugh and hope that I'd dream that I'd say that he was, but no, he was not fast. But a heck of a player. A heck of a player.
So the ball is up, and Greer will make it to add another point onto the board. 16-7, Crest leads. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Like the person that side.
Back here live at Crest High School awaiting the kickoff from the Chargers. 16-7, the Chargers lead this ball game. No matter where you're watching from tonight, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a presentation of KMHS Sports and the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club, which Boogie can be a member all the way in hot Atlanta.
We would love to have him.
Return around the 15, goes up to the 20, trying to cut up, get a good return after this, but they'll stop him before he reaches the 35. So 1st and 10, Kings Mountain. So Boogie was a warrior.
He was a warrior. A good one. Heck of a dang player. And I'm not just saying that because he's listening. I mean it.
1st and 10 from the 34. No surprises. Hill will come back into halfback. Well, actually, Hill will go over to the back position. Nope. Fakes the Hill, looking for the long ball this time. Pass incomplete, looking for Gash. Crossing the field, incomplete. So 2nd and 10.
We got to get Tex some more targets.
Yep. Well, right there, I think he was going for Gash on that one and he just overthrew him. He let him too far. Let's see what we do here.
Hand the ball off to Hill over on the left side. He breaks one tackle but gets sewed up by the other one. Bring up a 3rd down.
8, looks like.
They'll only give him 1 yard on the play. So 3rd and 9. Passing situation here for Armstrong. Fakes the handoff. Throws to Gash. Good. 1st down and then some. He's still on his feet. Crosses the 40. Dances around to the 35.
Yeah, you got to tackle. You
can't grab.
They thought he was going to go out of bounds.
I think so. I think they thought they threw him out of bounds, actually.
Yeah.
Good 1st down play for the Mountaineers. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Good catch and run for Gash.
But again, I love the short stuff.
Yeah.
Cannot defend short stuff.
Well, he did what he did last week, too. Right. Those out routes across the
they
field,
was there.
They're good balls.
They was there.
Tex up high on the far side. Checking the call from the offense. Gives the ball off right up the middle, bounces out to the left side. Got a little running room this time. Hill still on his feet. Picks up a first down and then some. About 11-yard gain, 1st and 10. Man still kind of on the ground. That's gash.
Hopefully it's cramps.
That's what he's known for more than anything is cramping. They'll help him up to a knee. While they do that, we'll step away, take a break. Stay with us, Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here live, Crest High School, Drew Fulton, Lamont Littlejohn, Craig Short, and Jeff Johnson with you. Thank you so much for tuning in to our broadcast of Mountaineer Sports. 8:17 to go in this first half. Mountaineers on the push here. Try to get 6 more on the board.
Take a shot to Tex right here. Nope.
Hand the ball off to Hill, left side, looking for some more running room.
Yeah, I like it.
Picks up a pretty good little gain. Bring up a second.
And really, I really like that play, eating up clock, keep it on the ground.
And we're getting positive yards.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. He'll drop back and throw this time, looking for the end zone. And I don't know why you don't throw a flag right there. Receiver, the D-back was all over him the whole way there.
I know, Jeff. I'm seeing your reaction down there. I have no idea because he tied him up. He had them both, and then he didn't look back. I mean,
that's textbook pass interference.
Yeah.
And Herring keeps talking to him, and now that guy's giving us nothing.
Right.
So 3rd and 6. Fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, looking for a receiver. And there's the flag.
There you go. That was a makeup call.
That's a makeup call because that wasn't pass interference.
No, that wasn't.
That was less, way less.
That was a makeup call.
Well, and here's the thing about it. He hit him after the ball was there. I mean, it was not even catchable. I know it's not a rule in high school. That wasn't pass interference, in my opinion. The one on Tex was.
And that was a target to the freshman. That was Xavier.
Yeah, I like it.
Xavier Hutchins.
And I'm going to tell you. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, I was going to say, we've been saying that we've got to get a 3rd and 4th receiver options into this offense.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And I'm going to tell you, he was open. He was open to the last minute, so that's not a good, not a bad ball.
Right.
He just threw it a little too far.
Yeah, that's a hard throw rolling out to your opposite side.
Yeah.
Plus him being a lefty.
1st and goal for the Mountaineers. Quick pitch to Hill over on the left side. He'll pick up positive yards and bring up a 2nd and goal.
I think he got about a yard.
I can't tell, Jeff, where what yard line's the ball on.
Right, just on the 8.
So 2nd and goal from the 8. Hill still in as your running back. Hand to Hill, right side this time. He'll
get in there.
Keep his legs moving to try to get positive yards and bring up a 3rd and goal.
So now that's one time I wish he would have stretched it a little far. He ducked up inside. I know he saw the hole, but it looked like he could have gotten a few more on his outside, on the outside of the right there.
Yeah.
And guys, if I'm betting if we don't get a touchdown or a big gain on this one, they will line up for the field goal.
Make it a one-score.
Make it a one-score
Yeah,
game.
you got to take the points.
Back to throw, looking for an open receiver, far corner, incomplete, and bring up 4th and goal.
Yep, field goal.
I don't like that ball right there.
No, if he would have put air under it, then that would have been pass interference because he wasn't looking back.
Yeah.
But it was two on a line drive, and really it was just inaccurate. If he put some more touch under it, it could have came here, and then it would have forced the guy to run into. I got to cause pass interference.
Well, and two, that's a small window he's throwing into over there in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
That back corner with his momentum going out, that's tough.
Right.
Field goal attempt for Rom, and it is through, and it is good. So it brings up a one-score game. Mountaineers still behind, but it's 16-10 here at Sid Bryson. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Back here at Crest High School, Mountaineers make it a one-score game here in the second quarter, 5:59 to go. Thank you so much wherever you're watching us from, whether it's Kings Mountain. Hats off to the American Legion, the Country Club, 133 West. I believe the Sweet Station. Wherever you're watching us from, thank you so much for tuning in. And a great crowd here on the Mountaineers side to watch this live and in person. It's another kickoff from Rom, another short kick around the 28-yard line, trying to cut his way up, find some running room. Still on his feet, crosses a 40, and he'll get run out of bounds around the 43-yard line maybe. 42-yard line, 1st and 10, 43. Keeps walking up. 43-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Colwell Bankers Farm Bureau, 133 West, Just-in-Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal scoreboard update. East Gaston 13, Highland 0, East Lincoln 7, North Lincoln 10. Shelby's up 14-7 over Burns. South Point's up 20-0 over North Gaston. No score reporting in Hunter Husk, Ashbrook, Stuart Kramer, Forest View, Vesper City, Cherryville. Hold. Lincoln 21, West Lincoln 13. And, Drew, I'm looking for the state.
And the Ford St. Stephen's score. What was that score?
I'm looking.
What was it?
Hang on.
Second flag on the play. I missed the flag. There is a flag on the play.
Hopefully it's not like a face mask. Oh, good. Holding.
So holding against the Chargers, it'll back them up on that first down play. So about 1st and 18. If my Kings Mountain District School math is correct.
If this is right, it says West Charlotte's up 44-0 on North Met in the second quarter.
So Hamrick back to throw, tries to find an open receiver and does across the 50-yard line. He'll get brought down, so not a first down. So 2nd and short now, 2nd and about 2.
It's a good route, good throw.
Yeah, the kid, you can tell why he's a D1 recruit. He got a good velocity, good zip on that ball.
Junior or senior?
He's a junior.
He's a junior, so we'll see him again next year.
So 2nd and 2. Hamrick will go under center. Gives the ball to Carson over on the left side. He'll pick up the first down. And maybe a yard to boot. 1st and 10 for Crest. Stay with us at halftime. A great interview that we recorded earlier in the season with Kingsmount Optimists. Coach Moak will be with us, and our host, Brad Melton.
Ashbrook's up on Huss 7-6.
Wow. That's going to be tough. Listen, Huss, that's a coin toss. Huss might pour that out. Like
I agree with that.
It can go any way. It can go either way.
So Hamrick rolls the pass. He may take it himself. I think he does. Going to make the corner. They'll bring him out of bounds. So he'll pick maybe 5 yards up, bring up 2nd and 5. It's a long way to run for 5 yards.
Long strides. As you said, Coach Lloyd's going to bring the ball back to his side.
Right.
Hamrick, I wasn't able to get the stats on this kid, but what would you say, Jeff? 6'2", maybe 6'3"?
Yeah, I'm saying 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, there's a big kid. I think he's listed like 6'3", 6'4" on the recruiting website.
Quick whistles.
Yeah, play clock was down. Oh,
False start.
I thought Greg had called a timeout. That's big.
False start against the Chargers.
All right, so we get those 5 yards back.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10. $3:20 and change in this first half. Man in motion. Eli looks to try to find a receiver. He's under pressure and just throws the ball away.
Did it make it back to the line?
That should be grounding.
Nobody was there. Was he?
I think he was probably outside the tackle box.
Yeah, he was way outside the tackle box. But
so 3rd.
Did he get it past the line of scrimmage? Did the ball go past? Yeah, it went past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Okay.
So 3rd and 10.
That was good pressure.
It was. And good coverage. That was a coverage sack. Well, wasn't a sack, almost coverage sack.
Fakes the handoff.
That's a hole. I'm sorry, I yelled.
That's all right. That's what it was.
He looks for the sidelines. I don't think he got to. It'll be close to a first down.
I mean, my gosh, man. I mean, gosh almighty.
And he's going to give him the first down.
I mean, it is right in front of the white hat, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know we're not supposed to do that, and I apologize to the fans. I'm not trying to be a dang petty person, but my gosh almighty.
But when you see a white jersey being pulled.
I mean, he literally almost pulled the jersey off of our defensive end. It's freaking ridiculous.
So 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They're on the move. Hand the ball off Carson, left side. And there's a flag.
Now they call it.
Okay, so on the big run that was the first down, we're not going to call it. But on an insignificant play, we're going to call it. Give me a break.
We'll put it this way, guys. Either way, we've got to hold them right here.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes, 22 seconds.
It's unbelievable.
It's a minimum.
We get the ball. We get the ball starting the second half, correct?
Yes.
But we do not want them to score.
No.
Get any type of momentum going into the halftime.
No, because see here, this is why that no call bothers me too.
Right.
When it's blatant and right in front of him.
Right.
It then goes to 4th down.
Right.
Or if you take it, it's 3rd and 20.
Right.
Doesn't mean they won't convert it, but it's likely they won't.
But it was already 3rd and 10.
Yes, it was 3rd and 10, and so now you're going to give them, and it's a spot foul. It's probably more than 3rd and 20.
And being almost at the half field,
they're going to have to
midfield,
punt.
they would have punted that ball.
Give me a break, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm hushing.
So 1st down at the 45-yard line. He drops back under pressure a little bit. He rolls to the right. He's going to take it himself and just run out of bounds.
Now,
he'll get some positive yards, but not too many, I don't believe.
So on that one, I'm going to give, and I think that was either Carmelo Fuller or let's see if they got a 54, or Devon Norris. I can't tell if that's 54 or 64 as the right tackle.
Right.
He did a tremendous job right there blocking.
Yeah.
He kept him inside. He kept his hands inside. He gave a good block there. No call. I like that. But so I give credit where credit's due. But he held the daggum dog mess out of Samaj. I said I was going to be quiet. Y'all got to make me be quiet. I'm sorry.
Now, what we need to do is watch out for the slant
it was
or
50,
dig
54,
or dig across the
54
middle.
is the right tackle.
Slant or dig.
Or the seam route.
Right.
There he goes down
Back
the seam.
to pass again, looking right over the middle. Almost picked off, and they throw flags.
Their feet got tangled up. But that was what we said, wasn't it? It was a slant. It was the post. Well, that looked like more of a skinny post.
I'm going to get fired.
The only thing that I saw was that when Gash went to the inside.
Did you see his hand on his
maybe
hip?
a little bit on the hip.
Okay.
So I'm not as bothered by that.
Because I know that
the feet did get caught up about the same time. So
and normally it depends on who your ref is. Normally that's a no call when your feet get tangled.
Not a first down yet, though.
No, it's not.
No.
But it's second and short.
Second and short.
Ooh, he took a shot.
Good penetration by the Mountaineers.
Hey, that's on the referees.
Right.
They're not blowing stuff dead.
Right.
I mean,
when they were at the coin toss in the center, they told both sides that they would call a foul if tackling after the whistle. In the first quarter, they did it against us, and there was no penalty. We just did it to them, no penalty.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But they got to call it earlier.
They're going to have to.
Yeah.
Right.
So third and short right here.
So you're going to get heavy right here.
It's going to probably be that toss play again. Oh, no, handoff.
Handoff to 14. That's Carson. He's going to walk right into the end zone unstopped.
We have no answer for nasty.
Untouched. Touchdown, Chargers. Minute and 6 seconds on the clock in this second quarter.
That's 3 touchdowns off of nasty.
Well, what
the first 2 was toss, and the other one was handoff.
It's still off tackle, though.
It's still off tackle.
And what they're doing, I mean, we're just committing so much stuff to the inside part of where that's heavy, and then we don't have anybody on outside, anybody coming up.
I'm sure. Hey, Coach Carroll will make that adjustment at halftime.
Wish we'd already made that adjustment.
Yeah.
Extra point attempt by Greer is up and is good. So Crest will go to a score 23. 23-10, Crest Chargers lead it. Let's take a break. We'll be right back with more Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Yes, he is.
Back here at Crest High School. Crest leads it by 2 scores. Mountaineers will get the ball to start the second half. Guys, you tried to do something with this minute you got left?
Well, I'm trying. It depends on where we are, but I'm trying to get something. It's a minute left. Let's go.
So 15 across the 20.
Turn it up. Stop.
Won't get any further than
so
that.
the answer would be no. You don't do anything. I wish we'd run north and south and not east and west.
What I do is I take a shot here just to see what it happens, and then, you know.
How many times they have 2?
Both teams have 2 left.
2 left, yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I would take a shot here. Again, they're playing one-on-one. You never know. But I would take a shot here just to see. But then again, he may just run it and knowing that we got the ball to start the second half, not take any chances of turning it over here.
Armstrong gives the ball off the heel. He'll go right up the middle.
Yeah. They're going
Positive yards, bring up a second down.
It look like they're going to reset and just go into halftime and come out with the ball.
I'm surprised Lloyd didn't call a timeout.
Yeah.
I think in the past I've seen Heron take more of a gamble and risk right here than I've ever seen Greg do.
Yeah.
Fans want him to run a play.
Yeah, that's what he want.
Snap a little high, gives it to Hill. He's got some running room. He'll be close to a first down.
I'm with you, Lamont. I'd have maybe tried one,
I would have, but I see what they're doing. They don't want to make sure we get an interception or anything like that. Just take it to halftime, reset.
That'll take us to halftime.
We got the ball started.
Chargers lead 23-10. Let's step away for a halftime show. Stay tuned for the Kings Mountain Optimists. So we salute them this week here on the halftime. King Metro Sports, Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and OnQ Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
Welcome to the Kings Mountain Halftime Show. We're here with our special guest today from the Kings Mountain Optimists, Coach Drew Moe. Drew, thank you for being with us. I appreciate you spending some time with us this week.
All right, thank you for having me.
So listen, we're just going to jump right into it. First of all, tell us a little about yourself. How long have you been with the Optimists?
This will be my 6th season with them, my 3rd season as football commissioner.
Okay.
We've been working hard on building it up a lot. This year's our best overall attendance for football. In general, we got 82 kids across 3 age groups. Cheers growing a lot more. I'm pretty sure we're pushing 50 cheerleaders across 3 age groups. So when I first started, our attendance was around 35 to 40 across 3 age groups. So in this time frame, everybody down there has been really working hard to build it up, from our president, which is Craig Huffstatler, the middle school football coach, to our vice president, Brandon McKee, and everybody else on the board. Been working hard to get it to where it's at now.
And you guys play down at the old city stadium.
Yes, sir.
I think anybody from Kings Mountain knows where that is. So you listen to some of these guys from way back that used to play at Central School. They talk about making that walk from Central School down to the hole for their game. So a lot of history down in there. So now you said you've got 82 set up for football this year over three age classes. What are your age ranges?
So it's kindergarten through 2nd grade, which is our Mighty Mite division. We have 25 there. Pee Wee is 3rd and 4th graders. We have 25 there, and our midgets, 5th and 6th graders, they have 32.
Okay, and then once they get through 6th grade, they should be.
They should go. We try to push to the middle school.
Push to the middle school,
or either go to elite and play for their 12 year. But as far as we go, we like to push our kids in the middle school ball as much as fast as we can.
And now you were telling me earlier, there's been some mainstays there. So tell us about those who have been there for a while.
Oh yeah, we have we have a mixture on that board, but really it's Levon Clark and Sean Clark, the twins. They've taught all us young guys how to really push and drive and do everything we know how to do. So it's really led the way on us building this program back to where it once was and to where we hope it sustains. So I'm pretty sure Levon and Sean's been there, I know, over 20 years as a part of it.
Well, listen, I don't know. I know I had 2 boys go through there, and it's been probably 15 years, 10, 15 years since they were there. And and they were down there back then. So
Yeah.
I know they've been there for a while, and they do a great job.
Yeah.
So what's going on this season? Who all do you guys play? How far do you travel? What are you looking forward to?
So we just played our jamboree this past Saturday against Bowling Springs, the Little Chargers. So we play pretty much everyone in the region, Cleveland County, from Bowling Springs, Springmore Elementary, Shelby, Upper Cleveland, and Union Terriers are both feed Burns. And then I'm forgetting one. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Can't remember who I'm missing, but we just play pretty much Cleveland County, within Cleveland County. So it's pretty much these guys they're going to be seeing most of their football collegiate career.
Let me ask you this: how early do you guys start your football season? Do you wait till August or?
No, I've been running camp since March.
Okay.
So we run a combine in March, and that's something I implemented 3 years ago to get the kids. You know, some kids you just got as football players.
Right.
They don't play baseball and stuff. We keep them busy. So I run a combine in March, and then I go every other Saturday. I run a 2-hour camp on Saturdays, and then we can't start, contact until we've been making contact for 3 weeks now.
Well, let me ask you this: if someone out there has an aspiring football player, how do they get in contact with you?
It's a lot of ways. I mean, we have a KingsMountainOptimist.org website page, Facebook. I mean, my number's plastered all over them. I answer the phone a million times a day. Call me, let me know. We get them on the field.
And I know that you're in the middle of season now, so obviously it's too late to sign up. But anybody who wants to do one of the spring workouts, or maybe want to look at next year, best places, KMOptimist.org,
Yes, sir.
or go to the Facebook page.
Or go to the
and that's for
Facebook
cheerleading as well. Now, do you do stuff for cheerleading
Yes,
in the spring?
Yes, sir. We do.
Okay.
So when we run a camp, actually Sean Clark, the one was talking about, she runs the cheerleading side of it. She's the cheer commissioner still, and she usually runs the camps for cheerleaders based off how I run the football camps. And we even have middle schoolers out there working in camps with us. So it's not just, the camps are not age specific either. So we open it up to anybody who wants to come out there and work.
How long does the season run for you guys?
So we have our two younger teams, we have 6 games and then the playoffs. And our midget team has 7 games, and then we start the playoffs. So you're looking at 7 weeks of bye week, and then before we make it in the playoffs, single elimination. So it could be a 10, 11-week season.
Good deal. All right, before we go, you got to give a shout out to your coaches, because I know those guys are putting in a lot of time, because that's not something you just show up for twice a week for an hour and a half.
That's right. So I'll just shout out my head coaches, and is Josh Lowry at the Mighty Mite level, Barry Stanek at the Pee Wee level, and Will Kirkendall at the midget level. It's all my head coaches.
And it's all on Saturdays, right? What time do you guys kick off on Saturdays?
10 o'clock for the youngest, 11, 12. 10, 11, and 12 game times.
Listen, if you got a Saturday morning, you're looking for something to do, be sure to go out there and give these guys a look. These are the guys you're going to see in a few years out here under these Friday night lights that you're watching right now. So, Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck this year. Hope everything is successful. Hope you guys have a safe season and a successful season as well.
I appreciate it. Same goes for the high school.
Now, listen, back to our second half of our game.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and OnQ Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs, You sit in the chair.
I will give you what I got. Nobody's reporting to St. Stephen's and Ford. Why? Is it time to come back?
Back here live at Sid Bryson Stadium as the band finally marches. They did their senior night stuff. Had a great interview with Kings Mountain Optimists. You know, we've done Elite several times, but we hadn't done the Optimists, and I wanted to give them a shot this season. Another fine program that helps our younger kids here in Kings Mountain.
Drew, I'm glad you do that, too, because I want to say real quick, got a great text message from our man Terry Prince. He loved that halftime interview, so shout out to Terry. He appreciates y'all doing that.
Well, you know, I wanted to get Terry to come on our preseason show, and that never did happen.
We hear enough from him during the game, trust me.
Because he stays up on the officiating stuff and the new rules and the old rules and what they're looking for this year. And you know, it's good to have that kind of insight.
It is. But he really enjoyed that interview.
I wish that we had him here tonight on our sidelines.
I do too, because he's already talked about a few that were a little questionable. So
any scores from around the area that we can did we finally get the St. Stephen's score?
No one is reporting that on Max Preps. So shocker. I did look all the way through, but here's what I got.
You're saying no one cares.
No one cares. They don't have a reporter there. Are you wanting to read the sponsors, or should I?
Our scoreboard brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, 133 West, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal, Just in Time Plumbing, and Caldwell Banker.
I love
Denise
how you
Wright.
do that. Highland Tech 0, East Gaston 13 at the half. Hunter Huss 12, Ashbrook 7 at the half. Shelby 14-7 over Burns at the half. North Lincoln 18, East Lincoln 7 at the half. South Point's up 27-0 over North Gaston at the half. West Lincoln and Lincolnton is leading that one 28-13. No scores reporting for Stuart Kramer and Forest View from the Gazette, which is weird because they are a Gaston County paper, or Bessemer City Cherryville. I will try to find those in Max Press, but I don't have them right now.
And Brandon sent me a message about the Optimists Lamont.
He said the Optimists are in the second round of the playoffs tomorrow morning. Shelby High School, 9 a.m. Mighty Mites, 11 a.m. Pee Wee, 1 for the midgets. The Mighty Mites and midgets, the Mighty Mites and the Pee Wee have a undefeated regular season, and that'd be great for us to go out and support those kids at Shelby High School. And the midgets are not undefeated, but the Mighty Mite and Pee Wees are.
Does that mean I have to go to Shelby High School?
Yep.
That's right.
I avoid that at all costs, usually. But that'd be great support. And I didn't see where, I know the Elite, are they playing tomorrow?
I'm sure they are. I'm not sure what location they're playing at.
Okay, I may have to look that up and see what that. Thank you, Mr. Key, for passing all that information. And we'll step away. We'll be back here. Still halftime here at Sid Bryson Stadium. Don't go anywhere. Back after this.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and On-Q Financial. KM Elite. Audio Video Designs.
Oh, Brandon Key. Yeah, I know Brandon.
Back here, Lamont, you know everybody.
I know Brandon.
You're like my daddy. I mean, everybody, you know everybody. I don't know why Dad didn't run for office a long time ago because he knew everybody.
That's right.
I always said I would run for office and just vote for Fulton.
Right.
And you really wouldn't know what Fulton you're voting for, but you know some, so
Yeah.
Talking about college football, my Irish are not playing tomorrow, so I have other stuff I need to do. I went by our sponsor, Bridges Hardware, and been buying a lot of items for landscaping. You know, 100 degrees outside during the summer. I don't feel like doing all the trimming and cutting and mulching and pulling and everything you got to do. So I've been doing it here in the fall temperatures. I'm getting close. And my wife and my daughter think I'm crazy because near my mailbox, I'm mulching all that. I'm putting in a Smurf garden. I'm buying little Smurfs off Amazon. I'm putting me a little Smurf garden, and I have a little village and little houses and everything, so you can come by my house and see the Smurf village. So there you go. That shows you I was a kid in the 70s, but in the 80s,
right,
as well.
Have a lot to look forward to.
So we'll take another break. Stay with us. We've got the kickoff coming up in about 2 minutes or so. So don't go anywhere. Mountaineer football right after this.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and On-Q Financial. KM Elite. Audio Video Designs.
Minutes on that clock after that.
Once that, yep.
Back here at Sid Bryson Stadium. So, guys, just, disappointing so far. I think we got some bad calls.
Yeah, I mean, we had some bad calls, but, hopefully we'll make an adjustment to stop the heavy package. I know when he was at Kings Mountain, Gray Lloyd called it nasty, the nasty package. So I'm not sure what he called it here, but we have not had any answer for that nasty, what we call the heavy package, where the first 2 touchdowns were a toss, and then the next one was like a trap, handoff. On the right side, and so our defense hasn't had an answer for that. So hopefully, our DC Coach Carroll will go in there with the defensive staff, have an answer, and shut that down. That's really been, our weakness on defense. Everything else, I think we've been playing well. Offense, I want to see how we start the second half. I want to see a sustainable drive. And at least let's try to get some points on the board. If not, let's take some time off of it. But we're down 13 points. We need a strong drive coming out. And if we don't get it, it doesn't mean it's over. It's still a long game. But we need to make sure we can put some points on this board coming out in the third quarter.
We can't worry about the calls we did or you didn't get. I know I was complaining.
Right.
But
we gotta play ball.
That's just competitive part of me, and I'm sorry that I offended anybody if I did. Here's the deal. The difference in this game, plain and simple, is when they have had the ball, minus maybe once, they've scored.
Yep.
When we have had the ball, we have not. And I said to start the game, I said to start the game that we had to take advantage of all the times we had the ball. Right. And we have not done that. That drive down here on our end, on the scoreboard end, where we went 3 and out and punted a safety basically, that hurt. And and that was one, we didn't get anything off that one, and we missed another one too. So, I'm not saying we've got to score every time, but we've got to make some stops if they're going to have the ball that much. But here's the deal. If we come out and score right here, it's a one-score game. So that's what we got to think about now. And then, as you said, get some stops, and we're going to be all right. Let's just see what happens.
Right.
So the Mountaineers will come back out, and so will the Chargers to warm up. We'll take our last break here at halftime. We'll get ready for the kickoff of the second half. Don't go anywhere. The second half is still to come right here on KMHS Sports, presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Back after this.
The Mountaineer Halftime Show is sponsored by Ben Engel and OnQ Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs,
Send it to me. Megan, is their name?
Probably didn't have nothing to report. They probably outscored it about 5 minutes left.
Back here at Sid Bryson Stadium, both teams are warming up, getting ready for this second half, and I just happened to look down at my phone. Thank you, Miss Revere, for cluing us in. 14-14 tie with St. Stevens.
How about that?
And
slobber,
Fred T.
slobber
Ford.
knocker.
Man,
Hey,
I'm telling you.
she did better than me because my Max Preps hadn't caught up yet, didn't catch it. But
Well, she has the premium package.
I'm sure she
and,
does.
And yeah.
Dale's got more money than all of us. The other thing, too, I got report from my main man, Adam Sellers. The Bessemer City Yellow Jackets are up 16-8 over the Ville.
Just got a report that Huss is up on Ashbrook.
Yeah, it was 12-7.
12-7 halftime,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
You know, I didn't put them on here. We didn't talk about them,
On who?
Cherryville and Bessemer tonight.
Yeah, you did.
Did we?
Yeah. Or did you not? No, you
we
didn't.
did not.
No, you didn't.
We did not. I did
That's
not
right.
put it on the list.
We didn't talk about Coach Shane tonight.
I don't know why. I usually see it and put it on there, but I didn't see it and put it on there. So you can blame me.
My daughter likes the fact that I said the words slobber knocker.
Does she even know what that means?
Probably not, but she's heard it now, so she can use it. You're welcome, Molly.
That's one of those terms that younger kids that don't know what it means just kind of giggle because they think it means something it really doesn't mean.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Maybe here's you one. Maybe because when she was little, I didn't mollycoddle her. I was using too much tomfoolery.
there you go.
I'm destined to find that score on my Max Preps, Drew.
A man on a mission.
Rivera is not going to outwork me. East Rutherford's up 35-14 over RS Central. That's a local score. Maiden's up 27-7 over Newton Conover. Watauga's up 28-0 over Freedom.
So we didn't talk about it in pregame. Impressions on Kings Mountain changing their branding to Adidas?
That's big time. That's huge.
I think it's great because I think, like, I've been in systems before where they do that for you, and when schools and teams go on with a program like that or a company, it really benefits the school, or it tends to.
So let's take our last break. We'll open up the second half. Stay with us. Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
All right. Back here at Crest High School, Chargers kick off to open this third quarter. And kickoff, but returnable around the 10-yard line to the not
Block in
quite
the
up
back.
to the 15.
That's a block in the back. It wasn't even necessary.
Nope.
Gosh almighty. I mean, it wasn't even close.
So that'll back the Mountaineers up.
in. I mean, I don't know why you do that. I don't know why. I mean, because
he went past him. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, he literally ran right in, I mean, our guy ran right into his back. We got to be smarter than that. We
got to.
That's what drives coaches crazy because I mean, that's just not. There's no call for that.
So the Mountaineers will start from their own 10. We'll call it 10-yard line. First and 10
at the 9.
From the 9.
Right.
You had to correct me. Nobody would have known the difference.
I'm sorry.
You're calling me out.
That's why Jeff is on the.
That's why you got me down
Jeff
here.
is on the sideline, brother.
First and 10, give the ball to Hill. He'll try to run over on the left side. Small amount of running room. Bring up second down.
Picked up 3.
For the most part, we've been able to run a little bit tonight. I mean, not huge chunks. Second and 6. Flip to Hill again. He's got a little running room on the corner.
No, that's Gash.
That's Gash.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get bottled up and bring up third down. Third and a long 1. And the ball to Hill again over the left side.
Yeah,
He'll
go.
break 3. He's still on his feet all the way down across the 50.
Yes, sir.
40.
He's gone.
30, 20, 10, running out of steam, but it doesn't matter.
Yes,
Touchdown,
sir.
Mountaineers.
We needed that. No flags on the play. Reservations for 6.
There you go.
That's huge, man.
That's big time. We needed that.
What are we on, like the 12-yard line?
Yeah. Josiah wants this. I love it. We needed that.
It's a whole new game now.
He hit a second gear, man.
He sure did.
He hit that safety level.
And the extra point is good, so we make it still a one-score game. 23-17. Crest leads it, but Mountaineers put 7 more on the board. And stay with us, more Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Good run back right here.
No.
Back here live at Crest High School, Mountaineers put 7 on the board, close the gap just a little bit. We get ready to kick the ball off to the Chargers. And Tanker Ruff.
Well, we got it back.
We got it.
Onside kick. Still waiting for the official.
We needed
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yep,
Yes,
Kings
sir.
Mountain does get it back. So the onside kick works, catches them off guard. Mountaineers will take over again.
What a call.
First and 10.
What a call.
Yes, sir.
49.
Hot dog.
That ball bounced right back. Man, what a play.
Yes, sir.
Jeff, who recovered it?
Rom did.
Yes, sir. Hot diggity dang.
All right, let's go.
First and 10 from the 49-yard line.
I just was told that they saw that on film and they pulled the trigger on it. Wow.
We'd use a little mojo right there. Let's go.
All right, let's go. We got to take it down here. He's got to score.
Mountaineers with the momentum right now. Drops back to pass.
He's
looking for the long ball this time. Overthrown, incomplete.
But I love it. I love that play on the first.
I
love that play on the first down.
I do too.
I love it.
So 2nd and 10.
Texas looking a little gimpy.
Yeah.
He's had some lingering issues the last month.
He has, yeah.
Hand the ball off to
McIntyre.
That's number 6, McIntyre, over on the
Good
left
run.
side. Pretty good run. Positive yards, brings up a 3rd.
Let me tell you.
And we'll call it 3.
Let me tell you, that's set up too. That's set up too by our blocking on the left side right there. That was tremendous over there by Jamel, excuse me, and Jack. They sealed that side right there, and he had a good hold to squirt through. I can't talk.
So McIntyre comes out. Hill goes in at running back. 3rd and 5, little short pass out to, that's number 1. First down and then some. That's
Face
Gash.
mask. They're going to be a face mask against Crest.
Is that what you saw, Lamont?
That's what I saw.
Yeah, it was right in front of me.
Face mask against,
Good eyes, Lamont.
Yes, sir. I mean.
Well, the only reason I asked that, Lamont, was because our guy that we like so much, number 5 right there, he was blocking his hind end off, and he had him inside the frame. I just want to make sure they didn't call a hold right there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm glad you saw that.
Oh, yeah.
So face mask gets a call against Crest. He'll move Kings Mountain a little bit further. It'll be 1st and goal. Is that the 10-yard line? And the ball off to Hill. He's fighting his way.
Listen, Hill is on a mission.
Inside the 5.
Josiah is on a mission.
Same play on 2.
Keep feeding him the ball.
Jeff, what yard line are we on now?
We're out on the 4.
Okay.
Yeah, keep feeding him the ball.
2nd and goal from the 4.
He just picked up 5.
All right, now we're going to our brand of what? Heavy, basically.
He's got Antonio in tight at the wing.
Yep, I see it.
Joe's not too far but off the side of him.
Feed it to him. Give it to
False start on us. False start. It was. Yep, we moved.
Man.
So still second and goal from the 7. And timeout. Charge to the Chargers. They'll take a timeout. We will too. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football after this. Mountaineers on the move.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live, Crest High School. Just joined us. Mountaineers have taken a lot of the momentum back in this ball game here starting the second half.
Yeah, this is big time. We take it in for 7 here. This is with 6 and then get the extra point. This will be big time. We take a 1-point lead. That's what we need. Can't worry about that penalty. We just got to, I still say give it to JoJo.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were right at the 9-yard line. Yeah.
Run towards Antonio.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Joe. Give it to Joe.
Quick motion. Flea flicker right up the middle.
Nice play.
Does he get in?
Yes, he did.
Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Nice play.
How about that? How about that? How about that to Eli Lipscomb?
Yes, sir.
What a great call.
I love it.
Good call, Coach Bowling.
Yes, sir.
Come this way, Jeff.
Well, it's everybody standing up. Just I was going one way. You had Yash in motion. What a play.
So the Mountaineers will take the lead here in the third quarter. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here at Sid Bryson Stadium, thank you so much for joining us, Mountaineer football. Mountaineers take a 1-point lead. Getting ready for the. I don't suppose we'll see that onside kick right here again.
Hey.
But you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, boys, I will tell you, I coach at another place where we were beating a team by 19 with 2 minutes to go, and they recovered 2 onside kicks. They did them back-to-back.
Wow.
We ain't going to, though. Good pooch.
And a little pooch kick around the 25-yard line. It's returnable. He'll get stopped before he gets to the 35. So Crest will take over 1st and 10 from there, and they'll come back on offense. The first time we've seen them on offense this second half. Big shout-out to all of our wives, but my wife particularly, Sarah Fulton. She's at home enjoying the game from the big screen. So thank you so much.
Hey, Sarah.
My wife, Miss Fulton, Sarah Fulton. And she keeps sending me birthday gift ideas. So there you go. Quick whistles. Don't know what that's for. Maybe equipment.
Yeah, something.
And while they do that, we'll change out defensive backs. As the band starts playing a little Jackson 5. Eli's out the pass. He's under pressure. Just throws the ball away. Throws it out of bounds. So second down. 2nd and 10.
Drew, I thought it was pretty cool, and Lamont probably saw it too after that score.
Yeah.
Coach Heron came over here to the student section, telling them to get up.
I
love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it. That's what you want. You want a cool atmosphere. You want a lot of competition. It's fun times. Was there a flag on that play?
There must have been a flag that I did not see.
I thought I saw one flag. It's over there, yeah.
So it's going to be against Crest.
Illegal procedure. What is it, hold,
I saw
Jeff?
holding. Yeah,
okay,
holding.
I couldn't tell what he signaled.
Yeah, just motion holding.
Thank
so
you.
maybe he's just saved all the holding calls for the second half, which is fine.
It's okay.
I didn't see
okay.
it, but I'm not complaining.
Listen, I'm a forgive and forget Christian. Isn't that what that line is? There's a line in the movie that says that.
Is that kind of like turn the other cheek?
Yeah, no, that's from old brother Where Art Thou.
So still first down in a truck ride.
Don't relax.
Hamrick back to pass. Throws a long ball. He's got a receiver covered.
That's why you don't relax.
Right.
Great coverage.
That's a good ball.
That's a heck of a ball. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they're sitting there at
2 inches from being caught.
Yes, I mean, they're sitting there at 1st and 20, and that's a very catchable ball for a huge first down. But, hey, I'm going to tell you, he threw it right where it needed to be. Our corner did a great job covering it, and we got safety help over the top. Their OL so far has done a pretty good job also keeping us out of there.
Yeah, they have. But we've had pressure in this face.
Yes.
So 2nd and 20. Another pass play by the Chargers. He'll drop back, roll to this side this time, looking for a receiver. Boom! And gets hit backfield. It just gets leveled for a sack.
I hope he's okay.
He's all right.
He gets up slowly.
I'm telling you what, he got decleated, guys.
Yes, he did.
I saw that was right in front of me.
Was that Thomas? Was that Thomas Fair?
Dale said he got that on film. He got
Good,
that on
Dale.
his camera.
Good job, Dale. Hey, was it Thomas Fair?
That was either
Number 8?
Thomas or that was Finkster.
I don't know because I saw him
Oh,
turn.
that's what I meant.
I was looking at the
Finkster. Yeah.
Well, it was a great rush, but they set him up on that one.
I just knew he was coming. I said, oh.
So Hamrick again under pressure. He gets it right up the middle.
Aiden Carson.
And he'll get the first down, and we'll just let him out after we backed him up.
Man.
So 1st and 10 for Crest.
You got to know he's not dropping back to pass on that play.
Listen, Aiden Carson, he does this every year to us. He'll make some type of big play as we have the momentum.
How do we give up 28 yards on a draw play?
Because we weren't ready.
No.
We over-pursued it.
Right.
We were going on a pass rush, and he's not throwing the ball. We just got decleated.
No.
1st and 10 for the Chargers. Fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself, runs it to the right side. He'll pick up maybe 8 yards, 7 or 8 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, well, our guys got to do is settle down. We're still 2nd and short.
Well,
they got
2nd and 2.
It's a good call, too, because they ran
was.
everybody off.
It was.
So we had no help underneath, and then we rushed and blitzed.
And the ball off left side this time. He'll make it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe pick up a half a yard or so.
Yeah.
And bring up a 3rd and short. So 3rd and 1 as the big package comes in.
All right, let's see what the adjustments we made on this, what we call nasty.
He could go no play out of this, too. He likes to do that as well.
Quarterback right up the middle. He's still carrying the ball. 1st and 10. So Hamrick on the quarterback keeper brings up a 1st down for the Chargers. Crest on the move right now. New set of downs. 6 minutes to go here in his 3rd quarter. Looks like they're staying with that same package. Toss to Carson over on the right side, but the Mountaineers seek him out.
There we go. Finally.
And bring him back in the backfield. Tackle for loss. Brings up a 2nd and 13. Hamrick under center.
Okay, we didn't fall for it.
Hand the ball off left side, and he'll get stopped in the backfield again.
All right, so now what they got to be ready for is Greg will stay in that formation.
Right.
I don't know that he will here, but he'll stay in that formation, and he'll dip somebody out and throw a little seam route, or he'll come back to the other side. He'll run away from it.
Guys, you know we used to run that all the time where the offensive linemen switch sides.
Yep.
Man, we used to get people on that.
Yep. I think we was ready for that. We knew it.
We got to be ready back on the weak side, though, I'm telling you.
Right.
Greg loves to keep the ball on his hash, so there's a strong chance it'll be run on that side, but we got to be ready.
Right.
And the play clock's going down.
Here it
7
comes.
seconds.
He's got nasty on this side now. Now he backs out of it. They weren't set. This receiver over here was moving.
Back to throw. Eli's on the move, trying to pick up the 1st down, but he'll get thrown out of. Nope. He'll stay in. He'll stay in bounds and pick up the 1st down.
Antonio just couldn't get there.
Well, we thought we shoved him out. His momentum was carrying him. You got to do more than shove that guy.
I'm with you, Craig. I didn't think they were set.
They weren't. This receiver on this side was moving. Of course, it's the guy on our side, so we know what kind of luck we've had with him tonight, which has been none. Turn the ball over.
Hamrick gives the ball off, left side, nowhere to run. Mountaineers sniff it out, bring up a second down. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. They might give him a half a yard.
And they're eating this clock up too.
I don't mind because we got the lead.
We got the lead, but our defense is tiring out, and got to get a stop.
3 receiver set, 2 to this side. Hamrick in shotgun. Fakes the handoff. He rolls to the right
inside.
under pressure.
That's a hold. Good. We got it.
They're
And
calling
flag
it.
on the play.
He got it. He got it. He got it. Good.
And as we can tell, Eli Hamrick is nimble of foot.
Yes.
So the hold will go against the Chargers.
We were talking about adjustments. I think we've seen some of the adjustments
Yes.
defensively.
Yes. And we knew it was going to come.
Yeah. It's a chess match. We'll see how
Here it is again. So now
We'll
he's
call
got
it second and 10, second and 20.
nasty or heavy, whatever he's calling it now, set to this left side.
Yep.
Told you,
I knew
go
it.
roll
Takes
out.
the handoff, rolls out to his right,
Good.
looking for a receiver all the way to the end zone. Both receivers back and forth, incomplete.
Incomplete.
No flag.
Brother,
he should have caught that, guys.
he should have caught that.
What a great throw. At first I thought he was throwing that out of bounds, but wow, what a throw.
Wow. Who was that intended for? What's that number, Jeff? Is that 18?
18 looks like.
Romeo
Yes, sir.
Sanders. Wow.
And I thought he did a good job keeping our defender with kind of the arm bar.
Well, I'm gonna
Kept
tell you
separation.
too. Jaden did a pretty good job coverage-wise.
Yeah.
That also could have been called. I'm afraid.
It could have.
I'm glad they didn't.
Right.
I could have.
But like I said, I think he was a little arm.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. Like, he will throw out of that nasty,
Yep.
heavy, whatever. Now he's
Yep.
going empty. Watch quarterback draw here.
5 wide receivers, 3 to the top side, 2 to the near side.
He likes to run quarterback draw out of this.
Under pressure, he drops back, tries to find a receiver. Is it almost intercepted and flag on the play?
But he turned.
He impeded the wide receiver from making
better
that
be.
catch.
But it was, I guess it was why the ball was.
Yeah, it was short, and what happened, the receiver was coming back for the ball, and our guy impeded him from getting
But our guy was in front of him, was he not?
Did he turn around soon enough to
I agree with you, Lamont.
– yeah, did he turn around soon enough?
He kind of extended his hands,
That's not the right call.
but then turned around. It was while the ball was in the air.
Yeah, but you can throw it while the ball's in the
Right.
air. But here's the thing:
Yeah.
they both have a right to the ball.
Right.
And so when they both
But
have a
he-
right to the ball, Jeff, I thought he was coming. I thought their guy
Did he
came
turn?
over our
Did our
back.
guy turn around?
We made
soon enough?
contact facing away from the ball, and then he turned.
Okay.
So that's a
Okay,
good call.
that's what it is.
Okay.
It's still not a first down, guys.
So
No, I know.
third and about 4.
They'll go heavy right here.
That's those type of plays that's like,
I know.
we blew that play up.
yeah.
But that quarterback's good enough to keep things going. I mean,
Right.
that was all because of him.
He's
He was able to
extending
stay
the
up
play.
and extend the play. Yeah.
Hamrick in shotgun, keeps it himself, goes around the left side, but the Mountaineers are waiting for him.
Don't get nothing in that.
So this
Thomas Fair.
Did he gain any, Jeff?
Thomas Fair along with Eli Lipscomb.
Maybe
make
half
the
a
stop.
yard.
I think Eli.
And brings up a 4th down.
So we got heavy for sure coming right here.
How's that field goal kicker?
He's good.
I'm surprised he won't take the points, but he's gonna go.
But
was
maybe
it 4th and long 3?
Yeah. I'm with you. I don't know why Greg wouldn't kick it unless he didn't have confidence in him.
Well,
Right.
with the momentum change, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, at least get points.
We need to watch no play.
Right.
Greg loves to run no play, then timeout.
Right.
For a field goal. Let's see what he does. Watch no play. Or he'll hold it.
And they'll go ahead and call the timeout. Crest will take it. We will too. We'll be back right after this.
Where are we? Are they still going to
KMHS Sports is sponsored by
Nope.
Carter
guys, where's my
Bank
battery?
and Trust.
They're up here, and I got some too up here.
No.
It's in 2 bars.
Is it
Brittany
2? Okay.
Austin and Company Real Estate.
Hey, when everyone
Nope.
stands up,
Flooring
I
America.
signal.
Yeah.
Dellinger's
The
Jewel
company
Shop.
cannot start until January 2006.
JWH Contract.
So we got to make one more. We got to stay in it one more year.
2026.
Butler Outdoor
Yeah.
Design.
Well, we're gonna put a
Back here live at Sid Bryson.
All right, let's see
Big
what
4th down play right here.
3 yards.
Watch number 10.
Hamrick, quick throw, and he gets stopped.
He didn't get it.
I don't think he got
He
it.
didn't get it.
First down, Kings
didn't
Mountain.
get
So turnover on downs, a big shot for the defense. And they finally get to come off the field.
Yeah, he didn't go far enough.
Good play call though.
It was, but he didn't see the sticks because he's on the far other side. But somebody should have told him, "Listen, you need to run here and sit down."
So
Hey,
the Mountaineer offense comes
That's good
back
for us,
on.
though.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Armstrong in shotgun. Hill as your halfback. Hands to Hill right up the middle. No running room whatsoever. Chargers stand him up.
Yeah,
Second
no,
down.
No gain. I'd like to get Gash in space.
And I'm saying, let's play to win. Let's not play not to lose. Let's play to win. Stay aggressive.
Yes.
Stay aggressive. Don't start thinking about it. Just play. Stay aggressive.
So you got Gash and Tex
We're
into
down a
this
player.
close side.
Right. Yeah. We got to stay aggressive with our play call. We discombobulated out there. We need to take a timeout.
Somebody came off
Which
the
we
field.
did. Yeah.
Yep, Kings Mountain will take a timeout, so we will too. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
He got up. Was okay.
Back
though.
here live I almost do it every time. Sid Bryson.
The stable.
The ranch. What a
The ranch.
The ranch.
Gosh.
Maybe it's a stable. Maybe
It's the
I'm
stable.
completely wrong.
Yeah, it's the stable.
I'm going to call it the ranch. We're at the
Yeah,
ranch.
Yeah.
ranch dress.
Looking for a receiver. Taking the long
Got it.
ball. That's 15. That's Tix, and he
Yes, sir.
catches it. Rides him out of bounds
Man.
across the 50.
That ball was in the air a
Yes, it
long
was.
time.
It was.
But Tex had about 10 yards on that
Yeah, he
defender.
did. He
So
did.
his first reception tonight is a big one. all the way to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Mountaineers.
Hey, in the least, we flip the field position.
Yeah.
And give our defense a little rest.
That was it, Jeff. We had to get out of our end right there. Get inside.
And the ball to Hill right up the middle. He'll get just a little bit, but not too much. 2nd down, he may have picked up 2. 2nd and 8.
If I was them, I'd take this to the fourth quarter. Are they trying to run another play?
Yeah, don't snap another play.
Yeah,
No,
let's take it to the fourth quarter. Yeah.
No, I like them to play right here in front of me. Let's see what's going on.
I will say I do like when we broadcast from Burns and Crest because we're right here at field level.
Yeah.
I like this. That's the only reasons I like to come to those two places.
I just want to thank my wife for the high stool that I'm able to sit in.
Oh, Sarah did that.
Yeah. Birthday present.
Sarah, good choice. All right, here's the song.
All right, let's be quiet. Let's listen to the Mountaineers. Back here at Sid Bryson, my favorite version of the fight song.
All right, fourth
Get
quarter,
ready to
guys.
start the fourth. Just a reminder, next week at North Gaston, we will not be able to stream because of Gaston County. So just stay tuned for details on how, if you're not able to make it, how you can make it.
I like that. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for details. I love that subliminal.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
I know nothing, as Colonel Klink would say. All right, here we go.
Hand the ball to Hill, straight up the middle, nowhere to run, bring up a 3rd down. Hopefully they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage.
I would have liked something in the flats. Something quick. Move that defense, keep them honest.
Well, and I'm gonna tell you, there's something that they're seeing, and I'm not doubting what they're doing.
Oh, most definitely.
I know you're not either, Lamont.
Right.
I was gonna say there's something they're seeing right there while we keep hitting in that B gap, C gap area of our left side with Jack and Jamel.
Right.
So I trust them.
Well, I think that's where he hit the big run, didn't he?
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. So
Drops back. Armstrong looking for a receiver under pressure right over the middle.
No,
he did not.
Pick it
No,
off?
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
They're going to say he did.
That hit the ground.
They're talking about it, but they said that is a interception. So first,
wow.
You don't have replay in high school.
Wow.
But he was turned toward us. We could see it. That ball hit the ground. He picked it up at the right time.
1st and 10 for the Chargers on the 31. Going the other way this time. Man in motion. He'll give him to the left side, trying to make the corner. Mountaineers giving pursuit. He's still on his feet. He'll cross the 45. And bring up a 1st and 10 at the 45. About a 15-yard run right there. Off that speed sweep. Well, guys, we all knew this game wasn't going to be easy one way or another.
No, it's not. It was a good game.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pumps once and twice. Now he's under pressure.
Oh, nice defense.
Nice defensive
Good
stand there for the
defense.
Mountaineers.
Jay Williams is playing one heck of a game tonight.
Williams just right over top of him. Was not going to let him have that ball. 2nd and 10. Score update from South Point. South Point up 48-0 over North Gaston. Not a surprising score at all.
I'll do them all in a minute, Drew. Let's get through this for a couple plays.
Back to throw. Now he's under pressure. He's looking for. He's going to run out of it.
Yeah. Flag
on the play.
Flag.
All the way down to the 41-yard line. Without the laundry, that would be a first down. But the holding call against the Chargers.
All right, Drew, I'll do real quick while we got a break. This might be our last one. Coldwell Banker Farm Bureau 133 West, Just-in-Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal Scoreboard Update. East Gaston 25, Highland 0, Lincoln 35, West Lincoln 13. That one surprises me. North Lincoln 32, East Lincoln 21, Hunter Huss 12, Ashbrook 7. South Point 48-0, a final. Last we heard, Bessemer City was up 16-8, and don't know about. I'll check for St. Stephen's and Duflachi here in a minute. Oh, also we didn't say that at halftime, Statesville and Hickory were tied at 14. Good game. All right, here we go.
So 2nd.
Gash had to come out of this and watch who took his place.
He scrambles over to the left side, still looking for a receiver, but he's going to get stopped in the backfield. Mountaineers all over him. Helmet comes off.
I'm going to tell you, too.
And they'll make a sack on that stat sheet.
I'm glad that happened, but I'm going to say, guys, I don't know if you saw it. I don't know what he waited on. He had 15 down the seam open before he rolled to his left. Now, we've got to be good here because a moment ago we were in a similar situation and we gave up a draw. Drew,
so 3rd and long.
Drew, I'm sorry. You said Gash came out of the game for what reason?
No, he just had a helmet.
Okay.
Something was wrong with his helmet.
Oh, and
he's back in there now.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't give the update. Shelby's up 27-14 over Burns in the 4th quarter.
So different quarterback in right now.
Yeah, his helmet came off, so he had
Swain. He's under pressure, looking for some running room. I don't think he's got the wheels that the other quarterback does. He throws it away. Kings Mountain looking for
He's outside the tackle box.
Yeah, he's outside.
He's outside the tackle box. That's a good call. A good no call.
Right.
And a 4th down in the punt team. First time we've seen the Crest punt team out.
Now the only Terry help me with this. I know outside the tackle box, but does it also matter in high school about getting back to the line of scrimmage? Because I can't remember. Terry Prince will tell me. Unless he's petting his dog right now, not paying attention, or if the blonde sent him to the kitchen to get coffee.
Terry always likes to give us a hand here on the program.
He does. He's a handy guy. They moved.
And that's going to be a false start. Who are they going to charge it to, us or them? They're going to charge it on
It's false start on them. All right, Terry,
so
I'm
5
waiting.
more.
Give me a hand. Adam Sellers just gave me an update. Thank you, Adam. 43-8, Bessemer City over Cherryville.
So we got Williams and Gash deep to receive around the 45-yard line. And timeout, Kings Mountain.
Okay.
Something Kings Mountain didn't like, so they'll call the timeout.
Don't leave. Don't leave because my beautiful daughter Emma just gave me an update, Drew. St. Stephen's, 28. Fred T. Ford, 14. 11 minutes to go.
Well, Ford's got a little bit more in him. I think they can come back on him.
St. Stephen's 28, Ford 14. You did help us, Emma. Thank you. Thank you for giving us that score, my dear.
If she's still watching, my wife is turning 29 years old on the 10th.
Okay, happy birthday. Sarah, 28.
Sarah is 25 years old. As long as it goes beyond the line of scrimmage is what Terry said. So I don't know. It must have. I don't know.
It did.
Thank you, Terry. You are so handy.
So here comes the punt. It's a really short punt.
Shank.
And it will roll dead still on the Crest side of the field. So Kings Mountain will take over in good field position. Not too terribly far from where we turned the ball over on the interception, or what they ruled as an interception. So the defense able to stand tall and hold back the Chargers once again. Can we have a 9-minute drive from this?
I would love it. I would love it.
Armstrong hands the ball off. Nope. Little quick pitch to Gash. He's still on his feet, trying to make the corner, but he's not going to make it. He's going to get stopped in the backfield and lose maybe.
Chris snuffed that out.
Yep.
5 yards on it. Saw that coming. Second and about 14.
Okay, thank you.
Second and 14. Armstrong calls the signals, hands the ball off right up the middle. Looking for some running room, but he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. Bring up third and long.
Only thing about that is our defense has played well, but I hope we can get some points out of this and eat up some clock, because Crest, with their quarterback, has proven they've got some big playability.
They got some big plays, and we only up by one. That's why I'm not settled.
No, I'm not either.
So trips to the far side. No receivers on this side. Is that a tight end?
Yeah, we got tight end this side.
He'll drop back and throw. He's still got plenty of room to throw. Right over the middle. It's caught for
first down.
Right there.
What
first
a
down.
Throw.
What a throw. What a
catch.
catch.
Guys, that was one of the best throws TJ's made this season.
Yes. But listen, he sat there in the pocket.
Stepped into that throw.
First and 10. They did give him the first down. First and 10.
He trusted his protection. Good ball, good catch.
He looked very comfortable in the pocket.
He did. Set his feet. Very confident and poised.
I'm going to tell you something, too. Not only is that a great ball by TJ, the other thing about that, too, that takes a lot of skill to go across and catch a ball like that. Because Gash had to snatch at
with his hands.
With his hands out
and
there.
take contact.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good highlight tape for him.
Yeah.
Hand the ball off left side this time. He's got some running room. He breaks through the first move. He gets to the second stage. And a good first down run. Bring up second. And we'll call it 4. Maybe a long 3. I'm involved in a fundraiser tomorrow for the Cleveland County Music Hall of Fame at the Dragonfly all day tomorrow. So if you're enjoying some great local music, come out.
Are you bringing your polka band?
I think there will be one there, but not me. And all the way through the middle, he's still on his feet. He'll bring up a first down and then some. He'll get down towards the 10-yard line. Looks like right at the 10-yard line, so maybe first and goal from the 10.
No rushing, snapping the ball. Take your time and feed 32. Feed Josiah. I'm taking it down all the way to about 5 seconds, 4 seconds, then snapping it. Take it all the way down. No need to rush.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you, the thing is, if we do score here,
Yep.
That puts us up 8. That's still a
Yep.
one-score game.
Yep.
And that's if we get a touchdown and extra point.
Well, I was going to ask you, would you go for 2? But we won't talk about that until we score.
No, because you want to be up 8, because if you don't get
Hill around the left
Put
side.
the pressure on them.
He pushes the pile and gets a little bit closer.
The reason,
like close to the 5.
I'm sorry, Drew. I didn't mean to talk over you. The reason I say no is because if you only get 6, if you score and go up 30-23, then they could go for 2 and win. So you take the 7 if you can get it.
Their D-line is sucking wind right now. I would love to see the tush push if we get to 3rd and short.
Yeah, take your time. There's no need to rush here. Take your time. Take your time. No, he didn't jump. Come on, you got to run the play.
That's okay.
That's all right.
That's
Calm
okay.
down. Calm down. You good.
Hand the ball to Hill. He'll get met at the line of scrimmage, but breaks 1 tackle. Won't break the 2nd.
We are okay.
Jeff, we can get a first down on the 1 or inside the 1. Am I correct?
Yes. He lost a yard there.
So 3rd and 5.
Get it to Gash in space. Get it to Gash.
Yeah, they had some type of fake to Josiah and Jack. Gash is outside.
I hope we don't throw it.
No. Keep it on the ground. You don't want to stop the clock. Oh, nice.
Trying to get the corner and can't get there and bring up 4th down.
All right, it's decision time.
So they're putting the field goal team out on the field. They want the points.
Yeah, we just got to have good blocking, no block.
The only thing that hurts us there is with us trying to run wide, it puts the ball on the right hash, which is a tougher kick.
For him, yeah, for Rom. Yeah.
I was hoping if we were going to run the ball, we'd run in the middle to keep the ball in the middle of the field, because this is no gimme.
We just used our last.
No
more.
we did or they did?
We did.
We did. Yep, we're out of timeouts, and we'll take one here. Let's go back. We'll be right back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Right. Back here at Sid Bryson Stadium, Mountaineers were lining up for a field goal. We'll see if they just decide to do it after this timeout.
Oh, they're going for it.
Yeah, I see their offense coming right back out of the field, so they feel like they're ready for it.
Hey guys, don't you want to make a touchdown have to beat you? Go up 4 points?
Yeah, Jeff.
This got to be a play they've been working on all week.
Man in motion, that's Tech, so
we
flag on the
it.
play.
We weren't set.
He's running for his life. He throws it over to the corner of the end zone. It's
we
caught.
weren't set.
But
we weren't set. False start.
Flags,
that was a heck of a call.
I knew they've been working on it all week.
Yeah, that was a great call, but it's going to be false start on us. We moved.
Holding? Did you say holding?
So now you got to kick a field goal. Yeah, we weren't set.
Yep,
I saw us
illegal
move.
Procedure, and they'll decline it. So turnover on downs.
I saw it. We were not set. Dang it.
Wait. But if
because they declined the penalty, you have the right to decline it.
So 1st and 10
but
for
if they
the
decline the
Chargers.
penalty, we scored a touchdown. He caught the touchdown.
Yeah, because
that's true.
Yeah, so
what?
If they declined it,
you get the result of the play.
You would think that.
Well, no, not no.
No, that's right.
If it's a fault, if it was a legal procedure, it was
Right.
before the play.
It was.
And so they let the play go because he threw it before they snapped the ball.
That's right.
Yeah.
If it was like a holding, been different.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So the Chargers deep in their own territory. He's around the goal line when he throws it incomplete.
Boys, I'm telling you,
In and out of his hands.
This guy is a slinger.
Yep.
We got to be ready.
2nd and 10. I can't really tell what yard line is the ball on. The 7 maybe?
Jeff, can you tell us? Because we can't tell from up here. I know you.
I'll go back down there.
Okay.
I want to say the 7-yard line. That's where I see the official at.
Yeah, it's about the 7.
Watch draw right here. Watch stuff down the seam. He's got two receivers out wide. They'll cut underneath on a slant route.
Everett calls the signals. He rolls to the left looking for a receiver. Throws it right over the middle, incomplete.
I mean,
Reached out to try to catch that ball. That was number 32.
Yeah, that was just an inaccurate pass. The guy had set
Campbell.
there for him. That was a bad pass by the quarterback.
Sophomore.
Yeah, it hit him in the hands.
And brings up a quick 3rd down right here.
Yep. Well, you listen, only certain quarterbacks are built for moments like this. You got to have ice in your veins. This is a big play, and I think the quarterback, he's rushing a little bit. The last 2 passes has been inaccurate. One was behind Melton. This one right here, the guy is set, and he threw it just to his right. But you got to have some ice in your veins in this situation.
Big 3rd down play right here. And he's going to drop back the pass. He's got plenty of time. Decides to run it himself, but the Mountaineers close up on him. Depends on where they mark it. I don't think he got it.
He didn't.
No.
And it'll bring up a 4th down.
4 yards.
He's got to go for it.
Got to go for it. It's 2 minutes.
With
This could be the ball game right here, y'all.
2+ to go, he's going to have to go for it right here.
Yeah, this is the ball game.
4th and 2 for the Chargers.
About
Mountaineer
4.
fans, wherever you are, stand up and let's cheer on our Mountaineers right here. He rolls to the left looking for a receiver, finds one. He'll get the 1st down. He's still on his feet for the Mountaineers bring him down. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Still alive.
2:20 to go. So still a little life left in the Chargers, but guys, the clock is not their friend right now. And they only have 1 timeout. We have none.
Yeah. I'm not sure how far the field goal kicker needs to get down there, or again, they only need, that's why I say I would keep the field goal. They only need a field goal to win.
So quick pass out.
That's a
He's got a
hold.
lot of running room. He's going to get run out of bounds right before he crosses the timeline.
That kid,
and that's a 1st and 10.
That Melton kid is special, man.
45-yard line is what he'll get to.
It's a flag. It's a flag.
I was going to say, I thought I saw a hold over there. Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad they called it. I didn't want to just say it, but that's what I saw on that side.
Hold against the Chargers.
He turned him around. About the time Melton passed him, he turned him around.
Yeah, back to the line of scrimmage. Also,
So, Jeff, there was the one you were wanting a minute ago.
well, they held fair
Oh, I know.
badly on the play before that, but they
Yeah.
picked up the 1st down.
Yeah.
Hemrick
moved.
back to throw again.
He moved. That's procedure.
Looking for, he's going to take it off and run it himself under pressure. He'll run out of bounds.
They were not set.
No flag on the play.
They were not set.
Oh, they called it.
They did?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The line judge on our side called
Okay,
it.
good.
Thank you, Jeff.
Right at the 20.
So that'll back him up another 5. And run some more time off the clock. Illegal procedure against the Chargers was the call.
Right at the 19.
1st and 15. Spent my Halloween last night passing out candy with Jonathan Bunden and family.
How many timeouts do they have? 1 or 2?
They have 1. We have 0.
All right, they're going empty. No, they got a single setback. Sorry. A trip's on this side.
Hammer calls the signals. He rolls to the left again, stops and looks for a receiver. Yes. It is in and out of his hands. Incomplete. 2nd and 15.
Kai throws a good ball.
He does, but
maybe a little bit too much mustard.
Yeah, he's pressing, he's rushing, he's not setting his feet. Them passes just wide open. He's just inaccurate. He's making it difficult for his receiver.
I don't get credit for the too much mustard. Come on, I threw that call out for you.
I love it.
I
love it.
But that pass seemed to hit the guy between the numbers.
Well, he dove for it. And you got to be pass friendly with your receivers coming across that.
Spoken like a quarterback dad.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about here. You can tell the quarterback. Look at the quarterback. He's not comfortable. He is not comfortable. And that's what our defense does to quarterbacks.
Draw.
Hands it off right up the middle. He'll get a few yards, but not a tremendous amount. Bring up 3rd and long.
That's their last timeout.
Yeah, Jeff. That's what our defense does to quarterbacks. So I'm not mad. So I'm happy.
Let's take a timeout too. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters.
Back here live at Crest High School. Conclusion of this game, 1:32. Kings Mountain up by 1. Crest with the ball on the move, but 3rd down, 3rd and about 11. Could you ask for a better scenario than we have here, guys?
All right, so we got 2 downs to get it right here, or to stop them.
He's going to roll out to his left, looking for a receiver. He's not going to find one. Throws it out of bounds.
Our ball.
Yeah! It is intercepted. No.
Yes, he gave it to us.
Yes.
The side judge gave us the ball.
So Kings Mountain, turnover. Kings Mountain with the ball.
Was that
and no timeout. No timeouts left.
Was that Dakota? Was that Dakota or Lath? No, it's Dakota.
That was Dakota, number 33. Was it 33?
0.
0. Okay.
How about that?
Wow, victory formation.
How about that? How about that?
Ouch.
Ball game.
Victory formation, and nobody can stop the clock right here.
Yeah, TJ's hurting.
Wow.
They'll take this play clock all the way down. Mountaineers will walk out of the Bowling Springs area, Shelby Bowling Springs area, with a 1-point win.
Boys, I told you, the visiting team wins
every
this
time.
game.
Every time.
I'd like to play here every year.
Hey.
That's right.
Man, how about a defensive shutout?
In the second half.
Yeah, that's big time.
Yes, second half.
Take
wow.
that knee. Yes.
What's wrong with TJ?
And nobody can stop the clock, so they'll go ahead and shake hands. That's the ball game, guys.
Hey,
Mountaineers
no. Come back. Come on, we don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Look at the player there. Come on. We don't do that.
So let's take a break. We'll be back and wrap this game up. Stay with us.
Let the students do that.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was me.
Back here live at Sid Bryson, Mountaineers put up a 1-point victory, take the W, and it'll give us, barring nothing happen next week, give us a second place in the conference and almost a guaranteed playoff spot at home for the first round.
Second place, baby.
So, I mean, if after a season that we've had and loaded as this conference is, second place is a good place to be.
Listen, and we came down to one play, and we should have beat South Point. So, we're right there.
And could very well see them again.
Right.
We could very well see this team again.
Right.
You know, with the 3A, you never can tell. Let's take another break. We'll be back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Let's listen to the alma mater right quick. There we go, guys. The Mountaineers win it 24-23, and we wrap this game up here at Crest. It went down to the wire, guys. Just your closing remarks.
My closing remarks are hot diggity dang. Second place in the conference. Great win on a hard-fought field, a hard-fought game, and let's go on to next week. And let's win another one.
Yeah, we needed that. Kings Mountain need that. Coach Heron needs that. Let's move on now. Hopefully we get 11th seed. We got a home game the week after next. We got to go and play North Gaston to finish that out.
Week, yep.
But again, that's big time. That's big time.
I want to give a big shout out to my my mother-in-law Janice and Sam Freeman. They're listening to us from the mountains.
Yeah.
I think they were probably more curious about the transfer from their area.
Right.
AC Reynolds.
Yeah.
See how he played.
Yeah.
Great quarterback, man.
Great quarterback.
I
think
almost hope he doesn't stay here and he moves on because I don't want to face him again as a senior.
But he hadn't faced no defense like this. We had him rattled. He was not settled on that last drive. He missed so many passes. But, hey, that's what our defense does. And but this team is good. I don't want to see Crest again. I'm telling you, they're a tough bunch.
Boys, I love you. I'm going to go down here and talk to my boy.
All right, guys, that's the ball game. Make sure you tune in to Monday night, 6:30 for our live coaches show. We'll talk about this game and the upcoming game against North Gaston. So, and of course, the player of the week brought to you by Butler's Outdoor Player Design. If you got any questions to ask the coach, just mail those in to Kings Mountain Football. Kings Mountain. I'm so confused right now. Mountaineer Football Tonight at Gmail. Mountaineer Football Tonight at Gmail. Email those over, and we'll try to get those over to Coach. Thank you so much for myself, Drew Fulton, Lamont Littlejohn, Jeff Johnson, Craig Short, all the camera operators, Mike Gann, AJ's back there, Tommy. Thank you so much for helping out tonight. Dale Revere, Wes Caldwell, he's around here somewhere. Javon, they're here. They're in place somewhere. The Kings Mountain Touchdown Club, David and Marie Brinkley, all of our sponsors, the athletic director Matt Bridges, and all the Kings Mountain coaching staff. And first and most of all, thank you to our wives and families that give us the opportunity to come out and do this for y'all. See you from Sid Bryson Stadium. We'll see you Monday night on the Coaches Show. Have a great weekend, and hope to see you in church Sunday.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters, KMHS Sports. This has been a presentation of KMHS Sports and the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club.